Star Report. I'm your host, Star, aka Troy Terrain, the illustrious and praiseworthy. Okay, it's Friday evening, and Kendrick Lamar has dropped another response. Is this the kill shot? That's my question to you. Now, most of you, if not all of you, know that I'm nobody's fan. I've been saying that for decades, and I stand on that, okay? However, Kendrick said something in this new response or diss track, whatever you want to call it, that really resonated with me. He said, "I'm sorry if I live a boring life. I love peace." I connected to that line. I live what some would consider to be a boring life, but again, hey, I'm an older man. For those who care, today's my born day. Not that I'm promoting it, but I'm 60 today. But you know what? Call me 75. Call me 80 if that makes you feel better. I'm proud of the knowledge that I have acquired and the values that I have, morals, ethics, so on and so forth. You know that. But that line resonated with me. I'm sorry if I live a boring life, but I love peace. And he proceeded to go in on Drizzy. Now, Drake has responded on Instagram, in case you don't know. Oh, I'm up to speed. He posted a little clip from The Equalizer with Denzel Washington. I think that was The Equalizer 2, and Denzel was talking. It says, "I'm going to kill each and every one of you. And the only disappointment in it for me is that I only get to do it once." So Drake is getting ready for the clap back. Now, academics, you know, I fuck with you heavy, my nigga, but we have to put your name into this evening because Kendrick took a swipe at Ack, did he not? Troll babies, good evening. Called him compromised. Woo! Now, I didn't get a chance to go over there and check out, academics and see his response. But you call in, tell me what's going on, and tell me where we are with all of this business. This is business, folks. Forbes and other platforms are giving breakdowns of the timelines and all this sort of jazz and other platforms. So if you are a content creator, now is your time to eat, fill your belly, okay? As I said, Forbes has a breakdown going back to October the 6th, 2023, when Drake and J. Cole released a collaboration, First Person Shooter. Then it goes into Kendrick Lamar responding March the 22nd, 2024, on his verse on Metro Boomin and Future's song Like That. So I've got the history, okay? I've got the history. I don't have a pony in the race, but I'm glad that Kendrick is responding. It's entertaining. Hell, I'm here on a Friday night with you. I'm here where it's safe in Emerald Isle. Now, let me go to my showrunner because it all ties into Kendrick's line. I'm sorry if I live a boring life. I love peace. And my reality, okay? Let me say, in case you've never heard me say this before, I have never felt nor been clinically diagnosed with depression. I don't have based upon my research, an actual cause for depression, okay? But if I had to, and I've done a little research years ago when I was formulating my life philosophy of objective hate, I think that your formative years can play a part. If you ask me, your formative years. I had a beautiful childhood. You know this already. There were boundaries. My mother and father did instill certain things and parameters and guidelines. And if you grew up like I did, a baby boomer, we had house chores. Oh, yeah. You just couldn't live a life of comfort. Some of us luxury. I grew up in the suburbs. Wherever you grew up is, that's your upbringing. But your formative years and your interaction with other children and what have you. Cognitive theory of depression, behavioral theories of depression, biology of depression. So there are theories. Either way, I think I can help some of you with this question on my show. Does fame cause depression? I see people, whether they're people of notoriety, people of in the camera eye, as you know, as we used to say, and as they get older, sometimes they have, I guess, a breakdown, or they become sorry for their success. You know, Mike Tyson, phenomenal, one of the best boxers ever, but I can't listen to Mike Tyson talk. He irritates me when he starts saying, "Yeah, I was a piece of shit, but I wasn't happy." It's almost like he's apologizing for the levels of greatness that he did achieve. Most recently, Justin Bieber. Why is Justin Bieber filming himself crying? Is he in seek of attention? Some people, I would imagine, I don't know. Again, I can't give you a clinical diagnosis here, but some people are just in seek of attention, and they use depression, and you know, I think as a tool. As a tool. Anyway, does fame cause depression? I would like to have a discussion with you guys. If anybody wants to chime in, and if you have experienced, some fame, whether you were, I don't know, an actress, an athlete, a musician, a singer, and you got a taste of fame, and you said, this ain't what I want. I salute those people, because everybody doesn't want to be, famous. And again, going back to the Kendrick line in his new track, he said he lives a boring life and he loves peace. I can so relate. All right. Okay, phone lines are open. Let me acknowledge some of you people. You've been very patient, and today, I got up early and I did my usual. I'll talk about my born day a little bit later. I don't want to make it about just me just yet. I am self-absorbed, confident, and conceited, but I want to get the show rolling. Mr. Controversy, got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Treatment, I got your donation. Hey, Susan, I got your very nice donation. Thank you so much. All right. Trevor, thank you for tapping in early. Okay. Yeah, let's get you guys on the phone lines to talk about the Kendrick Lamar second response. I'm calling it a response. I'm trying not to use the word beef and diss. I just those terms are really old, if you ask me, and they have led to violence. They've led to violence, and the media, and again, the media that is, entrenched in this Kendrick and Drake back and forth. It's all business. All right. All right. Hey, Penelope, thank you for tapping in early. And Miss, is it AB? Thank you, darling. I got you donation. She says, longtime supporter. Happy born day, Star. Okay. All right. I'm going to bring some phone calls in early. Sit tight. Let me just get set up and situated. I'm sipping a little wine. And let me just say this before we get the show rolling here. If you are a person of a certain age like myself, you want to be safe as you get older. Can I get an amen in that live chat? When people say, yo, what are you doing for your born day? I'm going to be safe. I was thinking about taking a drive down to Myrtle Beach this morning. And then I said, you know what? Stay home, because you'll fuck around, get down there, and I'm sure there will be something that pushes your button. And today is not the day to go to jail. So, hold on a second. I do want to talk about being safe at this particular point in time and age, okay? Shaka, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in, sir. All right, let's get it cracking here. Area code 725. Good evening. Kendrick has posted a new Drake diss response. Are you up to speed? 725. 725.
Yeah, what up, OG?
Yes, sir. How are you? Please don't kill the vibe. Let's go. Join the conversation, please.
Yeah, no, I just want to say one thing. It's Finesse Swap in the chat. Yeah, Drake line Kendrick up. It's pretty much over. y'all really paying attention, this man Drake basically leaked his first diss track on DSPs, which construed the numbers.
Okay.
So basically, he forced Kendrick. You see, they praising Kendrick about all these accolades of, he got the #1 streaming song right now, whatever, right?
I saw that. Mm-hmm.
But technically, he forced him to go first. So, because the numbers are construed, because it was quote unquote leaked, right?
Did you mean to say misconstrued? Misconstrued? That's what you were saying?
Yeah, exactly. The numbers are misconstrued. My bad, but
it's okay.
Exactly. So when he dropped his bomb on Kendrick, and I mean, we know Drake got the money to pay for the bots and all that. So when this shit goes 1 billion streams or whatever it may be, and he breaks every record, then what exactly is the conversation about?
Well, can you educate us? Because you said, if we're paying attention, I've already said this is big business. This is the business of social media. I'm a capitalist, sir. I'm here on a Friday night with you. I'm here to feast off of both of these niggas' carcasses. You follow me? Well, what is the next level?
I'm right. You already know.
And what is the next level?
I mean, in my opinion, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, who gives a fuck about my opinion?
No, sir, I care, but just pull back on the F-bomb. I care. You're my first caller. Educate me. It's up. Forbes has done an incredible breakdown. Forbes. Go ahead.
Right, yeah. But, I mean, look at any album Drake's ever dropped. I mean, every album he pretty much dropped, there's some weird statistic about how he went #1 and broke this record for streams. Literally, if y'all can't see that he lined them up, the leak was not a leak, but I mean, technically it was. So the numbers are misconstrued. He forced him to go first on the DSPs.
Okay.
And now the biggest artist in the world is most likely about to drop a bomb on this dude. And you're telling me it's not going to be the biggest stream song of all time or whatever. You know what I mean? Like,
okay, well, now hang on a second. I think I follow you, but now, okay, so let's go with your theory. Okay, is that such a bad thing? This is the business of music. And yes, it has all sorts of caveats. It's conniving, backstabbing, cutthroat, disingenuous people for the most part. Are you involved in the business of music? Are you an artist? What is your position in all of this?
Yeah, I was formerly in the music industry. I'm not anymore.
Okay.
I got kids and a family. Honestly, the music industry is not something I'm trying to be a part of anymore, because once you get in this, you honestly realize how much of a fraud everybody is and what's really going on.
There's no real niggas in the game, and you decided to go be a real nigga and take care of your family. I respect that. You're a real nigga.
Yeah, no, it's all smoke and mirrors. I still respect people that make music.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's the entertainment industry, and I mean, Drake called himself Michael Jackson. So are we really going to sit here and think he's going to go back and forth with the dude that is just some Cali rapper who, like, come on. Kendrick is in a California box. Let's be real. Does he have the respect of hip hop? Yes. But honestly, in my opinion, the fact that him being from California is kind of working against him, because a lot of people in the industry have a bias against California, Star. Okay. It just is what it is.
I think they have a respect, and they know that you can talk crazy, but when you go out there, you have to understand that it is gangland. It's gangland. Yes.
Yeah, you got to put respect on Cali. Yeah. That's facts. I mean,
you got to move different out there, sir.
What I mean,
got to move different.
But let's be real. I mean, but let's be real though, Star. Like a couple $100 million, you ain't even got to go to Cali and see niggas, bro.
Yeah, okay.
You think Drake go to Cali and see hood niggas?
All right, well, can we wrap this up? I've given you time to give us your theory, or lay out your theory. Did you even like Kendrick Lamar's new track? I like it. I like the music. I thought the setup was nice. It was real black. Little black, yeah.
Yeah, that's facts. That is very much facts. He put the culture on it for sure.
Yeah.
But my only beef with his star is the beat selection was kind of similar to Nas, just half par. It wasn't really all that.
Okay.
It took Kendrick about a minute or two before he really started getting to any real direct shots.
Okay.
So honestly, the boy lined him up. He hit him with two jabs that aren't even really like he changed the
and we have to pay attention. Hey man, I gotta go. Thank you.
Hey, happy birthday.
Okay. A lot of people get into the business of music and they realize that there are certain hurdles that you have to, jump over if you want to be a part of the madness. Some people choose to do it. Some people say, I'm okay. I'm going to take care of this loudmouth bitch and these kids. I'm going to focus on my pension, and I respect that. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to try to pace myself this evening, okay? Had a wonderful, wonderful day. Treeman, again, man, salute to you. I got your donation. Thank you, sir. Okay. Guys, if I don't get to every super chat on the top of that live chat, just bear with me. Runaway Slave, I got your donation. Salute, Mr. Terrain. You're 1 year closer to the grave. Sir, you're looking at a hologram. I passed away a decade ago. But thank you. Rob Lowe says pick up 201. Okay. Rob Lowe, sit tight. You're my next caller. Stanley P got your donation. Still hearing the hater on the microphone. Pause at 60. God bless America. Sir, call me 75. I'm the hip hop Highlander. Vent Nation got your donation. Kendrick Lamar will be the Lakers' new head coach. Oh yeah, they got rid of him, as they should after 2 seasons. Get his game goofy ass up out of there. Rob Lowe, is that you, sir? Area code 201 on a Friday. Rob Lowe.
Peace. Salute, Star. What's good?
Good to hear from you, man. Where do you want to start? On the new Kendrick response. I like it.
I like it too, but I think the problem that we are witnessing here is that people do not want to unpack what Kendrick Lamar is saying. If I think that he's barring him down. I'm not going to say I'm going to say that he's up, but this is a back and forth. It's like watching a Rocky movie in the first 2 rounds. They're throwing blows. They're going back and forth. I absolutely do not think that this will result in a beef or on-site beef because neither one of them
Rob,
are that.
If I can jump in for a second, and isn't that beautiful? Nobody's talking about running down with the shooters. We're past that. That was not. Was not a good era. That was not a good look. All that Tupac and Biggie stuff. I was there in the mix. It was not a good place to be.
No. We are way past that. And the last caller hinted at this whole thing about streams and bots.
Yeah.
My thing is that I'm surprised that people are not stepping back and looking at Drake for what that actually is. Drake is not one person doing all of this marketing, all of this promotion. I don't even think that Drake is the one that labeled him as Michael Jackson. And I think that if you step back and look at what each one of all of these people are saying, and I'm including all of them, I'm including Joe Budden, I'm including academics and his one-sidedness, I'm including what Rick Ross is saying, what Future is saying. All of these people have a gripe with this one person. And this is beyond something like, they're hating on him because he's number one. No, if you listen to what Kanye West said about the Lucian Grain guy, this is an entity that they are trying to compete against, combat, or go at.
Okay.
And I do believe that some of this is fake. I do believe that some of it is contrived. I believe that some of it is manufactured. But there is an issue here with Drake, and I think that Drake got too big, and it's too late for some of these people to complain about something that they should have been trying to go at a couple years back.
Okay, if I can jump in, Rob Lowe, I enjoy your perspective. Let me say, as a person who worked in the music industry at the record labels for over a decade, I can say that 75, if not more, percent of the back and forth and the setup and the executions and the rollout, yes, it's all contrived. It's all part of a plan to get people to spend, to download, to stream. Whereas once upon a time, it was 8-track stereo cartridges, cassettes, CDs, albums. Yes, there are people that hang on, that sit still in conference rooms, whether they be the merchandisers, the people that go into the goddamn stores to set up displays. I mean, that's the older way of doing things. The mom and pop stores, the one stops. Yes, it's a plan to get you to buy into it. But what's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? And let me just say something else with regards to your point. You spoke about people don't really pay attention to what Kendrick is saying. Is that what you said? How'd you phrase that?
Yeah, I don't think people are unpacking what Kendrick is saying.
Right. And nor do they care. Hang on a second, Rob Lowe. No, we're Americans. We don't have thousands of years. Hang on. We don't have thousands of years of culture like Japan and these other nations. We are consumer driven. People want the bullshit. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. They don't care to unpack. Some of what he's saying is going completely over their head because there's a lot of double and triple meanings to some of the things that he's saying. Like when he said in the last song, the whole idea of Euphoria, which is a show that that Drake produces
on HBO.
It's about that's about these young girls that are wilding out having sex.
Yeah.
And saying that he's pacifying. Like there's just so many meanings that some people are breaking it down, but it's just like you said, some people just want the now, the this, the it. And that's what I think Kendrick is going up against, trying to dissect it from an intellectual point of view, where Drake really doesn't have to do that much. Drake just has to make somebody go, ooh, and all of a sudden he won. And that's where the thing where academics comes in, where academics is like,
hang on a second, Rob Lowe. Hang on. I'm not up to speed. I was busy today in my garden and things like that. I heard the shot at academics. So we have to bring his name into this. Did you see his response? I did not see. How did he respond to the shot? Pow! From Kendrick Lamar on this new track.
I have not seen his response to it, but he's got to respond because it's just like, Kendrick, look, some of those responses, Kendrick is responding to everyone's responses to him in the last day or two.
Right.
So they got to respond, which is going to have, like, look, the whole thing with Mason Cam, like, I'm happy to see them together, but the dick riding of Drake. And see, that's what Drake is known and clever for, putting the pink jacket on and the Gilly's response. Like, you guys
my nigga rappers. Gilly. My nigga Gilly.
You guys are, these guys are bar-based rappers, and you're gonna try to say, "Oh, it was going on the cop." Like, come on, my man. That's the power of Drake. That's what is being done here, where people are being bought off. Some of the rappers that I would consider from my era, I just watched them over the years, where people have asked them, "Yo, so what about Drake?" And I just saw what I did not want to see from some rappers that were from my era that totally let me down. I'm not saying that they should have destroyed Drake or dissed him or anything like that, but they should have put it in perspective. And I saw groveling. That's what I did not like from rappers that are groveling because they're broke, groveling because they're not.
I gotta jump in right there. And Rob Lowe, you're a very, very smart man, and I love your perspective and your takes on things.
Appreciate that from you, OG. Appreciate that.
Yes, what you're saying has legs, has merit. Yes, but this is the business of music. The business. And those older rappers who are, listen, they probably got reverse mortgages to pay. So they'll go with the flow, with the bullshit. They'll try and get a feature.
And that killed
They'll
me.
try and get a feature. They'll try and do all sorts of shit because, the tree is not giving off fruit anymore. So I hear what you're saying. But finish up on Kendrick's second response diss track. I like it, especially that part where he speaks about, I'm sorry if I live a boring life, but I love peace. Please, Rob Lowe.
I thought that the song, it wasn't the greatest thing I've ever heard, but I thought that it was genius. I thought that did stand out, the part where he was like, yo, you put money out on the street and you got nothing back, no receipts, because I'm sorry, my guy, I'm boring.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was very mature. And I think that is the way. I think that is the way to try to deconstruct this whole image and myth of what Drake is.
Gotcha.
I think that was the right way to go about it.
All right. Rob Lowe, I got to take the calls, man. Thank you.
Salute, man. Okay, salute. On
yes,
your
sir.
day. Salute.
Okay. All right. Let me say this, because, yes, Rob Lowe is right, and other people who are real hip-hop enthusiasts. I think this is the perfect battle. It is. You've got someone who is spitting some real bars, connecting to what used to be a culture for the most part, and somebody else who is super pop driven. And again, Drake has already responded on his IG, Champagne Poppy, talking about, I'm going to kill each and every one of you. And the only disappointment in it for me is that I only get to do it once. That's from the Equalizer film with Denzel Washington. But you gotta look at this thing as business, okay? James, I got your donation. This beef is equivalent to the LL Cool J versus Kool Moe Dee. Okay. I don't know. I mean, I can see what you're saying, some similarities. But both of those guys at that particular point in time, if you ask me, did have the streets, the support of the streets. Drake is a different animal. He doesn't necessarily have the respect of the quote unquote streets, but he's got that machine behind him. Absolutely. Sir Shy, thank you for tapping in. Someone in the OVO camp is a rat. Kendrick wins. Yeah, I thought that was a good bar too. and I'm sure someone is a rat. When you have, entourages, leeches, hanger-ons, disgruntled niggas. You've heard me say this before. The type of people that you can give them something, they don't necessarily earn it, and they will still look at you and say, yo, thanks for the one you gave me, but I want the one you got. That's the bum nigga mentality. So I'm sure Drake has got those types of bum ass niggas around him. Absolutely. Okay. Andre got your donation. He says, salute, big nigga. Thank you. Okay. Yeah. Charlie says Michael Jackson was depressed due to fame. Was he depressed? I know that Michael Jackson had some type of sleep disorder, and that's why toward the end of his life, he was addicted to propofol, and I've heard audio of him talking. He was just, he wanted sleep. He wanted rest. I don't know the depths if he was quote unquote depressed, Again, I've never been depressed. But I can understand how people can be, just constantly nagged and pulled on. And maybe I should talk about how I hold on a second. My lifestyle. Guys, sit tight on the phones for a second. Let me give a little bit more context to the showrunner. my lifestyle and how I think I have avoided depression. I've always been popular all my life, going back to my formative years in Scotch Plains, New Jersey. And I sensed, that I was popular when I used to come on certain blocks and kids would see me and say, "Oh, terrain, oh," and they'd run. That was like a badge of honor for me. It even got to the point where I used to take one of those cards from a playing deck of cards, and I would get a clothespin and put it on the spoke. Anybody ever do this? And then when you're riding your bike, it makes that noise. That's some old shit. To let them know I'm coming. Anyway, so I've always been popular. Becoming a person of notoriety was something that I had to learn how to deal with. Never mind radio, but when I got on MTV, whoa, that was it. That was the Grand Slam, 1999. I got myself and Buck Wild on MTV 5 days a week, for those who really go back with me like that, hosting the Beat Suite. I wrote all those episodes. Salute to the homie DX21. He chimed in and helped for a short period of time. Havelock Nelson. Salute to Havelock Nelson. He became a writer. We did that show for a year. But it became a thing where I had to learn how to keep demons away from me so that I would not become depressed. When I got to radio, just let me give you a little bit more context and then I'm coming to the phones. When I got to radio, after doing a 4-hour fucking show 5 days a week, I don't want to be called by people on my phone. I didn't snap at them, but I had to set some rules. Hey, whoa. Now, don't call me asking me or laughing about what the fuck I spoke about 2 hours ago. This is work. I don't call you and ask you what the fuck you do at your job. This is work. So I set up boundaries, parameters. So let me just say that there are ways, if you ask me, to avoid depression. I'll elaborate a little bit more, but just give me some time. You have to cut the short shit short, okay? But thank you, Melissa. I got your donation. J Fabian, Star, people forget Kendrick is Pyru. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm not sure. What does that mean, sir? Can you elaborate, please? Area code 475. Good evening. The new Kendrick Lamar response. Are you up to speed? 475.
475 in the building. What's good, Star?
Hey, man, your phone sounds very echoey. Can you make the adjustments?
Oh yeah, let me make some adjustments.
Yeah, please do.
All right, yeah, live from the 475, calling from New Haven, Connecticut. I'm 37 years old.
Gun wave in New Haven, yes? Do they still call it that? Gun wave in New Haven? No?
They definitely do.
Okay. Where do you want to start, sir?
They definitely do.
Where do you want to start?
I'll start with, I watched Academics give his review of both diss tracks. It took him about 20 minutes to play.
No, I just want to hear how he responded to the Kendrick Lamar headshot. Pow! How he responded to both.
Okay,
I don't go that deep. What did he say? What was his facial expression?
The second one, he played it through and he just looked completely unaware it was coming. And he looked like he just was taken back. He couldn't talk for a little while. And I kind of tuned out a little bit, but he definitely looked shocked and amazed. He played it back a few times, kept asking why him.
What did he say, sir? Give me the details. What did he say?
Shit, it was like 6 in the morning. I don't remember exactly what he said, but he definitely was taken back.
Okay.
You might have to check with another act groupie for that one, because I kind of tuned out. I kind of tuned out from act after that. But he definitely.
What do you think about the song, sir? What do you think? The second response by Kendrick Lamar.
I think it was tough. Both was tough. And like I said, it was hard for act to play the first one. Second one, it wasn't as hard. I think he's getting kind of used to being in the position he's in, but he wasn't ready for his name to get called. That's for sure. So that's where we at.
Okay. Thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Phone sounds like shit. I don't want to hear a whole breakdown of academics. Just tell me what his response was. Larry, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Thanks for the show, Star. Sir, thank you for being here. Let me. I feel like talking tonight. A man who just reaches the point of 60 should not be out popping bottles with bitches. You should not be up in a club with a bottle of bub. Get in the house before sundown if you wear contacts like myself. Can I get an amen in the live chat? You should not be up in Magic City lying to bitches and lying to yourself. Drinking alcohol. I mean, I don't have high blood pressure or anything, but a lot of guys who get in their 50s that got high blood pressure, diabetes, shit like that. It's about being safe. So I appreciate you being here. Rory, where's Rory? Okay, he says, well, Rory, you're going to be my next caller. Sit tight. Let me bring in, in the meantime, area code 313. Good evening. Are you there? Friday night.
Good evening, Star. Good evening, Star. How you doing, man? Happy birthday, bro.
Okay. What's cracking, sir? What do you want to start?
So first, let me clear up the academics thing for you real quick.
Please.
The way academics responded, the way he responded to the Kendrick thing was like, oh, okay, yeah, he took a shot, but yeah, I embrace it or whatever, because Ack is actually reveling in the fact that he's in the middle of this whole thing.
Right.
So he didn't take it personally. He took it as a shot. He said, yo, it's all fair in war, because he's aware of the position that he's in the middle of this thing.
Right.
So he didn't take it personally. He just kind of took it like a little jab on the chin.
Good.
So that's that.
Good.
That's that. As it pertains to the new record, man, Kendrick is surgical and maniacal and insanely, cerebral. So what he's doing to Drake, and this is something that's been echoed all over the internet, which is, a great thing for the commentary around everything that's happening with this, is that he's literally bringing out people who have perspective, ideas, and thoughts on this thing that you and Rob Lowe were just kind of toying with, right? And if I could speak to that just a little bit, the only thing I'll say is, with Kendrick is up against, or the quote unquote real nigga conscience rapper, whatever is up against, he is attacking product placement in hip hop.
Okay.
Mass consumerism, marketing, and this is with respect to, you being a capitalist and everything. Yeah. But see, Drake is just product placement. Who the hell is gonna, when we go to the clubs, who's selling the Moet bottles, right? Who's, the product placement that's in hip hop, unfortunately, has taken over. So when Drake is able to drop a quote unquote club banger, you understand what I'm saying? People say, oh, yeah, oh, he turned up, blah, blah, blah. Because that's what we're listening for. Now, one thing I've paid attention to is, when back in the day when beefs and records like this dropped, the radios would be on slam playing these things. I'm from Detroit.
Okay.
I've heard more Drake featured songs tonight than what the whole world is talking about, which is this 616 record. Right. So that's the failure to radio, number one.
If I can jump up for a second,
sure.
They're not called records anymore. They're songs or streams. They're not records, respectfully. But yes,
okay.
The radio aspect, radio is not dead. However, it's on life support. So radio is trying to get in and play whatever they can to get people's attention. Thus, the reason why you have all these different platforms, again, like Forbes doing these breakdowns, the New York Times, the Washington Post. Holy smokes. This is big business. I want to just emphasize that again. Go ahead.
Absolutely. I just think what's going to eventually happen is once Drake dropped his record, to the point earlier, just to put a little more respect on Rob Lowe's point, once he drops his record, it's going to feed not necessarily the streets. What Kendrick doing is feeding streets. It's going to feed that consumer base, right, for the club, right? It's going to feed that thing, because we've yet to hear, like I said, radio really dissect, break this thing, do the replay, the bomb drops.
So how old are you? Do you listen to quote unquote radio? Because the younger generation is
I don't.
Is not there. They're not. No,
there. I don't listen to it as much as I'm just bringing up making a comparative analysis of it all. Okay. Like the radio historically around hip hop beef, we will be hearing these records. It's more of the blogs and everybody that's giving the commentary around this thing as opposed to them. And I'm saying that the radio, that entity, is in favor of Drake. The moment Drake drops, he's going to feed that base, whereas Kendrick is feeding our base.
Well, listen, I want to pull this back to social media because in reality, most radio stations are trying to find ways to stay afloat. So this is not about radio. This song dropped on social media, not radio. So let's bring it back to social media and where you think that this may go. And you said did you give your thoughts on the track? Do you like it or do you think it's just subpar?
I love the track. Okay. I love the track. I love how he's slow roasting this thing. Yeah. Everybody is coming out saying, hey, it don't sound like how when Ether drop, it don't sound like Takeover. Oh, and this is just a slow roast. This is like, he's marinating the chicken before he cook it. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. And we're in this society now. I mean, we just want it all. We want it quick. We want it all. Just give it to me. And it's like, feed me. We want McDonald's, right? But he's marinating it. He's fertilizing the soil, laying out the groundwork. Okay. You feel me? So I love what he's doing with these records. That and the tempo of it.
When do you think Drake will respond, Sir? Drake has already said on IG, I'm going to kill each and every one of you. When will Drake respond?
I think Drake coming in 4 days.
Okay.
I think Drake coming in 4 days.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 4 days I get Drake, about 4 days. And not for nothing, Star. I'm looking forward to what Drake got to say. I'm a big Kendrick guy. I love Kendrick.
Of course you are. You're a capitalist. Yeah. You're hungry. You're hungry.
Yeah. You're right. I'm definitely hungry for it. This is a great time for hip hop. I was in it. I'm 37 this year. I'll be 37 on the 16th. So I'm a tourist like you. Okay. But I was there for that Jay and Nas and Cassidy and Freeway. I've seen all of that. So I'm loving this. What's happening right now in hip hop. And like you said,
thank you, man.
There's no killing, no drama.
Peace. Thank you for calling. Peace. Yeah. So, folks, they're not called records anymore. Can we just please update the conversation? On the screen, youtube.com/@Coffee Chat with Camille. Camille, if you're out there, I want you to check and see if your wrench is working in my live chat. All sponsors should have a wrench to post links in the live chat. We do not have admins blocking people. Sponsors get wrenches in the live chat. If you are a sponsor and your wrench is not working or you didn't get your wrench, please email me and we will take care of that, okay? Something else I want to say about depression, because that I want to get some feedback on that showrunner. Does fame cause depression? Mental health is a big business, and it's almost sickening sometimes to see people say, yo, mental health is real, but yet and still you don't do any real research, and you're either you're on pills or you're co-signing other people getting on pills. And listen, some people do need therapy. I get it. But even that's a hustle. And especially when it comes to men, heterosexual men of color. They're trying to get you into therapy. If they think that you're too sure of yourself, you know? Does fame cause depression? What is it that makes a person reach a certain age or point when they think that they still have to be, quote unquote, relevant? You don't. Yeah, you've heard me say, I don't want to be relevant. I'm a factor, but I don't want to be relevant, especially in today's shit show culture, a culture of chaos and finesse. I'm sure I could have 800,000 subscribers. I mean, I've lost some YouTube channels, but I could do a whole lot of extra shit. I could be on the gram, just every day going ape shit or X. No, thanks. I enjoy my peace. Tranquility. But does fame cause depression? And let me just say this last thing before I bring in some calls. Hold on a second. I see Rory in the queue. Again, salute to people who get a little taste of success and notoriety. They do some shows. They go on whether it be a promo tour, or they say, hey, this ain't what I want. This ain't it. I've seen guys literally go on tour with other groups and acts, whether they be in the world of pop and rock and roll or hip hop and R&B, and they witness, slimy, low-life behavior, sexual deviance, and they say, yo, I don't want to be a part of that. I don't even want to see that type of shit. And then they don't even want to put out a second album or another single. They say, nah, I'm okay. And salute to those people. Rory, are you there? Friday night, white boy Rory, tapping in.
Star, what's up?
Good to hear from you, man. We spoke earlier, briefly.
Yeah, man. Happy 60th, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, they can't stop the machine, 60, 260, 452, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
They can't stop the machine.
Let's go to Kendrick. Did you hear the second response? Kendrick Lamar. Ooh.
Yeah, how corny was that?
Ooh.
Come on, man.
Come on.
You heard the beat on that? That was like an emo beat. That was like a what kind of beat was that for a beef record, a diss record? I think these cats forgot what a diss record was. A diss record is heavy bass getting at a motherfucker. That's a diss record.
You gotta watch the F-bomb, Rory. Watch the F-bomb.
All right.
Take it easy.
All right. Yeah, going hard on somebody. Heavy bass, turn the treble up a little bit. Not some weird ass, beat that he had, and trying to say as much slick stuff as he can in a matter of a few minutes.
I can understand your passion.
I got you.
However, what was the track a little too black for you? You're talking that New York stuff, and fix your echo. We got some echo. Fix that. Sounds bad. You there?
All right, yeah.
Okay. You're a New Yorker. You're Tupac, Biggie, yada yada yada. This is next level, man. Do you even know where that music was from in Kendrick's new response track? It's an Al Green track. Might be too black for you.
Yeah, that's an old Al Green track. That's a lame track to rhyme to. Like you can't put together some hip hop, some real hip hop shit with some samples and some scratching in the intermission. Like you can't put something like that together. You can't throw some heavy bass on it. It's got to be like real like intricate. And I'm trying to think about everything you do in your life and try to pick out little girl things you're doing. Get out of here with that, man. It's a beef record. Get to the business.
Get to the business.
You're from Compton. get to telling people.
But he lives in Bel Air now. Rory, he lives in Bel Air. You, with all due respect,
and it sounded like a Bel Air diss track.
That's what it sounded. Rory, you're from the Bronx.
Oh, Bel Air. You're right, Star. You.
Hang on. I want you to listen. Let's have a good conversation.
Bel Air.
Listen to me. Hey. Give him a second, guys. Give him a second. Bring it down notch, two. Are you ready? Can you hear me? Are you ready? Rory, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, bring it down. With all due respect, are you 50 yet? I forget. How old are you?
Nah, hell no, I ain't 50. I'm 46.
46. Okay. You're close. Now, listen, you're from the BX, right? You're from BX, but now you live in a good place. You eat high up on the hog. So why do you want to see black guys beefing and all that extra stuff, violence? Why do you want to see that? At your age.
Well, because that makes it real. That makes it more fun. You know, art is supposed to imitate life. Art is supposed to imitate life. You know, and if they want to get into going back and forth, it'd be like one thing if it was like one diss record and they just kind of win at each other. But if you keep going back and forth at each other and you start talking about personal things in each other's life, you know, like the battle rap today is different. You could say something about somebody's mom that's passed away, or you could say something about somebody's kid. Nah, man, that's not how it goes. You know, it's not like that. You say something about my kids, you say something about my mom that passed away. I don't care if it's in front of a arena and 40,000 people. You getting that chin check, you getting that jaw check. That's not funny. That's not something that's acceptable. It's not acceptable in the street. It's not acceptable in real life. So it's not going to be acceptable 4 or 5 times on the mic. And when I see you, that's where hip hop has changed. That's where it's like.
Okay, I'm going to jump in right there. Can you hear me? I'm going to jump in there. With all due respect, you see, that New York line of thinking, that's why, for the most part, New York lost its grip. You see, it wasn't just the South, the rise of the South, which was a beautiful thing. You know my history. I traveled all throughout the South working for Virgin Records and Atlantic Records. It wasn't just the rise of the South, but too much beefing and drama. I'm mad enough to say, working at those radio stations where the shootings took place, where those radio stations never paid for any funerals. They would lie to people about, you're the 97th caller, you're going to Summer Jam, and all sorts of scamming the minds and then programming people in New York. That's what made New York lose their grip, if you ask me. And you want to speak to that sort of programming, or is that not of interest to you?
No, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but they changed the program into something else. Like, they did this whole programming thing with 6ix9ine, where everybody that was a hip hop fan was like, I'll never listen to 6ix9ine again because he ratted on the Bloods. I'll never listen to 6ix9ine. Who cares about the Bloods? Or have you been to jail? Have you been to prison? No, you haven't. You're a hip hop fan. So what do you care if he ratted on the Blood? Are you a Blood? No, you're not a Blood. So what do you care if he ratted on the Blood? If he got a hot record, I'm going to listen to that hot record. And if he ratted on all those Bloods and then he came back and started making diss tracks on the Bloods, I'm definitely going to listen to that record.
I'm more so talking about the promotion of beef and drama. Never mind 6ix9ine. The promotion of beef and drama in New York.
Beef and drama plays a big part in hip hop. People act like it doesn't.
Finish up.
People act like. Say it again.
No, I want you to finish up. If that's what you believe, say that. But don't talk about you want to see people in particular get hurt. Don't do that. But go finish up. If you think violence is
all right.
a part of hip hop, go ahead.
Okay.
Come on.
I got you. No, I really believe that, though, Star. People act like hip hop was something. This is the misconception of the history and the birth of hip hop that people don't know. Hip hop wasn't we're getting away from the gang stuff and we're getting away from the violence and now we're just doing some partying and rocking. No, that was always intertwined. That was always intertwined. If you're going to get on the mic or make a record about me, dissing me, going crazy, you know, like, and it's not funny and you're going to keep going at each other, then you got to back that up. When we see each other in the club, we see each other somewhere, you got to back that up. That's real hip-hop. You know, that's real hip-hop. And these guys are just having a bit of fun. And I just don't like the fact that people think that Kendrick Lamar has some sort of more street credibility or he's some sort of more street guy than Drake. They're both the same. Kendrick Lamar's fan base is almost all white.
Okay.
You know, Kendrick Lamar is like the Ja Rule of Compton. If there would be a real guy from his neighborhood from Compton that came out, he would say, this kid never stabbed nothing, never shot nothing, never did nothing. He's fronting. Okay. You know, Dre made him hot. Okay. Drake put him on.
All right, Rory, I gotta cut you short, man, because
Kendrick Lamar wouldn't be nobody.
I gotta cut you short because you and I can talk forever. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you tapping in. Thank you for the call earlier. What are you doing this weekend? You gonna be around?
I'm chilling. Yeah, I'll be around, man.
All right, I know you got some stuff to do tomorrow morning. We'll catch up either later tomorrow or Sunday, man. Salute.
Be good, Saul.
Okay, all right. That's my friend Rory. I let him talk. I don't agree with what he said about hip-hop. Hip-hop, if you ask me, in its essence, was a release for young preteens and teens from the inner cities who created it. Foundational Black Americans, as you people like to say today, American descendants of slavery, that's who created hip-hop. The inner cities, and they met in the parks to go back and forth and, you know, verbally articulate their positions, you know. Violence was around them, but I don't agree about, you know, violence being a part of the necessary, the culture. Again, I think that the corporations getting involved amped the violence. You know, I'm not going to go into Vibe magazine and all that sort of jazz, but hey, I'm just glad that these guys are not talking about violence. Kendrick Lamar and Drake, all right? Phone lines are open. Hold on a second, guys. Let me make sure I'm promoting my sponsors here this evening. Did I mention gurubusinesscenter.com? Please go there. Ask for Alicia Burns. She will give you a consultation. She will assist you, help you set up a business, help you monitor your books. You have to monitor your books. Let me also say this with regards to spending. If you are a young person coming up, or maybe you're a person who you're not really that good with your taxes, Alicia can show you how to use certain credit cards or debit cards strictly for business spending. Okay? If you're trying to set up a 501c3 or some type of LLC or put your property in a quote unquote trust, she can help you with all of that. Okay? Go there, tell her I sent you. All right? Also, I've got a brand new sponsor, youtube.com/@SID55 Studios. We're going to get those guys on the line here. Maybe Sunday, if not Sunday, Tuesday. If you guys are out there, let me know what your schedule is, okay? But go to YouTube, subscribe, great content. They're repping the South, okay? All right, let me get to some of these donations. I appreciate your support. T, thank you for tapping in. T says, the next zesty nigga that calls up giggling or resisting the 48 laws of power, send me their email so I can slap the shit out of them. Bussy Nation, thank you for tapping in. Happy birthday, Star. Fame doesn't cause depression. Engaging in deviant behavior does. Okay. But, you know, people, in response to what you've just said, people use fame as a tool to enhance that deviant behavior. And you have people, in my opinion, I mean, I've seen some things, man, over the years that, you know, whether it be after concerts, listing parties, stuff like that. People, they use their fame and their notoriety to take advantage of other people who are in seek of that fame. But thank you for your donation. Omega Starline 776. Pardon me. Okay, thank you for your donation. Okay, guys, at the top of the live chat should be the hold on a second, the Streamlabs or the PayPal link if you want to support the machine. Okay, and please remember to share the show. That's very, very important. Somebody else I want to make sure that I'm promoting tonight. Hold on a second. Okay, I mentioned Guru Business Center. Okay, linktr.ee/learn.creole. Okay, please go there if you want to purchase some memorabilia or some merch with regards to Haitian culture. Okay, and Haitian pride. All right. Hey, Spring, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Happy birthday, Star. Thank you so much. Sam, I got your donation. Rat beef is vegetarian in 2024. Salute. That's a good way to put it. I don't want to see violence by way of rap music. I don't want to see that, and it's not just because of my age. I don't think that it really elevates anything. Okay, Sir Shai, got your other donation. Congrats to Rory and his new boyfriend. Thank you, Sir Shai. Okay, Poor Legacy. Are you guys tapping in? Well, let me get your banner ready. Poor Legacy. Give me a second. Let me get these guys. They've got some great music. And if you guys have new tracks, please keep me up to speed so we can post those in the community section, okay? I'll make sure I get your banner popping somewhere. Oh, here it is. Okay, here's your banner. When I take my break, all right? Thank you for your support, Poor Legacy. Barnell, thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. And Terrence, I got your donation. Drake is dropping the nuke tonight. Check IG. Whoa! Whoa! Okay, I don't have time. Can someone send me a link? I do know that Drake said on his IG page, I'm going to kill each and every one of you. Please send me a link if he drops that tonight while we're sitting here. Holy smokes. Let's go to area code 310. Hey, thank you for your patience. Are you there? Friday night 310. Yes, no, maybe.
Man, yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening. How are you?
Man, I've been listening to this bullshit. First of all,
I want you to watch the profanity, sir. Please don't call in that early. Just cursing. This ain't that place.
Yeah, but y'all been hollering nigga and all this old shit, but I can't.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah. I do have rules. This is a business. We'll try and act like because somebody else says something. Well, they did it. It's your goofy ass. Out of here. Area code 732. You've been on hold for a while. Thank you for your patience. 732. Good evening.
Hey, Kendrick, we need you. Hey. West Coast Savior.
Okay. Okay.
What up, Star? What's going on, man? Yo, these dark skins is hating, bro. I just got to keep it real. But let's see what they all have in common, bro. Pusha T, Ross, ASAP, Travis Scott, Kendrick, Kanye, DMX, Charlamagne. They all dark skinned, bro. That's what this is.
Wow.
They just hating on the light skinned guy, bro.
Wow.
Come on. The only light skin with a legitimate reason to be mad at Drake is The Weeknd. And that's because Drake slept with his ex, Bella Hadid.
Bella, right.
That's all this is, bro. Right. So, and look at Joe Budden, light skinned dude hating, right? What he's still upset about Tahiri. Is he not?
Well, hang on a second. Did Drake smash Tahiri? I'm confused.
Oh yeah, man. He made a whole music video about it with French Montana. That's when Joe Budden and Drake were going at it. I think it was back in like 2016.
How could I have missed that? Wow.
So this is just dark skins hating, bro. And then I don't know if you heard about Rick Ross's plane went down like an hour after Drake put that little post talking about I'm gonna kill y'all.
No,
his plane crashed.
Can you send me a link? Is he okay? Is Ricky Rose okay?
Yeah, he's safe. He's good. He's cracking jokes. He's saying Drake shot my plane. He's like making jokes about it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is getting real, bro.
Okay. Well, now hang on a second. Someone said Drake is dropping a nuke tonight. Are you on Drake's IG? Can you go there now? I have time.
Yeah, I could jump on.
Okay.
What happened?
Hang on. Go there. I'm going to keep you on the line. Just go there. Let me just read a few donations while you're checking.
Gotcha.
Okay, hang on a second. Hey, Penelope, thank you for the donation. Kareem, I got your donation. Oh, okay, that's I shouldn't have read your government name. Salute to you, homie. Salute. Well, what's going on, man? Are you back in the game?
So I'm on
Glam, King Glam. Send me an email. Okay, good. You were saying, sir? Go ahead.
Yes. So Drake put on his story some caution tape. All right. So he put caution tape. Then Kai Cenat was on live stream and academics called in. And Kai was like, yo, Act, is it dropping tonight? Act said, yo, Kai, just stay on stream tonight. That's all I'm gonna say. So it sounds like it's coming tonight. I'm excited, dog. It's crazy, man.
Hang on. Okay, so on Drake's IG, you said he's something caution.
He posted caution tape.
Okay,
and this was like right after the Rick Ross thing happened.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and then Kai Cenat was on stream.
Okay.
Act called in and told him.
Didn't Kai Cenat get a deal with like Nike or something like that, or am I thinking of somebody else?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, he got a deal with Nike. I'm not sure how much it was for, but yeah, he's doing this thing right now.
Whew.
But as far as the song goes, man, I like this one a lot better than Euphoria because I just thought it was serious. Like, I'm not into the leprechaun voice. Push your T, what do you need? I'm just not for me. Like, the second song was more serious, direct.
Right.
Yeah, but yeah, man.
Okay, here it is.
But I can't wait to hear what Drake.
Here it is. Kai Cenat confirms partnership with Nike, February the 9th, 2024. Okay, so salute that young man. He's doing the damn thing. Okay, so let's go back to the Kendrick response. Twice in 1 week. So how much longer will these guys go back and forth, in your opinion?
You know what? It depends on what Drake drops tonight. Like, is it going to be the kill shot tonight? People keep saying that Drake has a rat in his crew, but what they're not thinking about is you don't think Kendrick got a rat? Like, there's rats everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So depending on what Drake drops tonight, we'll see how long. Honestly, to me, Drake is he's willing to die about his reputation. I don't think Kendrick is. I think Kendrick is like rapping. Drake is like, bro, keep playing with me. Stuff will get real. Because there's already rumors out there and allegations that Drake got bodies on him. So it's like, I don't think Kendrick really, Kendrick's around a bunch of street dudes. I saw some guy calling, talking about Pyru, this, that. Bro, this is a different game Drake is playing. Ain't no Pyru. This is Jew. You know what I'm saying? Like, white, Jewish, whatever you want to call it. It's a different ball game we're playing over here.
Right. Okay. So, well, listen, man, keep me posted. Thank you for being on holding that cue, but just keep me posted via email. If Drake drops tonight, I want to know, fast. You got me?
Absolutely, man. I got you.
Thank you, man.
I'll put 732 in the subject line.
Okay. Right. Thank you. Okay. Brandon, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. Trevor got your donation. Can someone send me a link? Rick Ross plane just went down. Did Drake put one of those tracking devices on the plane and make it go down? Woo! I have no idea. Ram, I got your donation. Star, respectfully, Kendrick is dog walking Drake. Okay. Well, hey, I'm here for it. Friday night. I'm here for it. Something else I had to mention about depression. Does fame cause depression? There's so many people who they apologize for their success. And again, if I can help some of you who are trying to get into the world of entertainment or I don't know, when you become a person of notoriety, you have to set barriers. Have to set barriers. It doesn't mean that you're miserable. It doesn't mean that you're angry, but you can't let people just constantly intrude. I have this thing. Some of you know this who know me. Do not text me assuming I saved your number. You should always say, "Hey, Star, this is so and so." If you don't introduce yourself with the text message, I'll just look at the goddamn phone and I won't respond. Especially if I haven't spoken to you in months, weeks, years. I mean, I don't keep the same phone number for years, but say, "Hey, Star, this is so-and-so." If you send me a link or an image to my phone after I've told you, don't do it, and you continue to do it, I block you. I don't give a goddamn if I've known you for 30 years. I've blocked multiple people over the last couple of months. You have to set barriers. That helps me continue to live the life of peace. Ultimately, if you ask me, it's about peace. Why do you not understand when I say don't send links or images to my phone? And then you say, "Oh, I keep forgetting." Okay, well, I'll help you remember. You're blocked. That's me being in a good space. Anybody else do that in the live chat before I continue? Anybody else do that? You have to train people. Respect what I say to you. If you don't, then I see you as a demon, as a life sucker, as someone who really, you bring no value to what it is that I do throughout my daily existence. I had to say that. Let's go to area code 323. Good evening, Friday night. We're talking about the new Kendrick response. Are you up to speed? 323.
Yeah, what's up, Star?
How are you?
Good evening.
Hey.
I'm pretty good, man. I think the last caller was talking about Drake and who he hit and this and that. And then the one before that said something about Kendrick is like the Ja Rule of Compton, which I thought was
well, sir, I want to hear what you have to say. Never mind somebody else. What do you have to say?
Yeah. So, I mean, I was thinking about it earlier because I was at work just listening to the new song. And I think it's just kind of like a classic.
Hang on. I have to block somebody who I don't have your number saved. Someone from a 917. Let me just block you. You cannot send links to my phone. You fucking idiot. Whoever you are, I don't have your number saved. And you didn't introduce yourself. You're now blocked. I'm sorry. Go ahead. You were saying? Go ahead.
Yeah, so I just think it's a classic good versus evil. You got Kendrick talking about, his morals and trying to, raise his son and be there for his family. I've heard you talk about, maintaining peace and tranquility.
Yeah.
And when you see somebody like Drake and the type of lifestyle that he, puts out there, promiscuity, popping bottles in the club. He wants to disrespect, anybody who, I guess, threatens his likeness in any type of way. I've actually met Kendrick in person at a studio in Hollywood. It's called SIR. And, when I had a chance to meet him, I walk up to him naturally because he's Kendrick Lamar. And this was around the time he had released To Pimp a Butterfly.
Okay. Which
is obviously probably his most notable project to date. And anyway, or at least one of them. And when I walked up to introduce myself, I said, "What's up?" I dapped him up, and he's like, "Hey, don't forget Ali. Ali is his engineer that's sitting right next to him. If you know Mixed by Ali."
If I can jump in for a second, why did you go dap up Kendrick? Who are you to dap up Kendrick?
I'm a DJ from LA. So at the time, I was with another rap artist at SIR Studio in Hollywood, and that's why I had walked up to Drake. I just happened to be in that rehearsal studio at the same time.
But you walked up to Drake or Kendrick? I'm sorry, I was doing something. I didn't hear you. Who'd you walk up to?
No, I walked up to Kendrick.
Kendrick. That's what I thought you said.
Yeah. I walked up to Kendrick. So anyway, I walk up to Kendrick, and he has Mixed by Ali sitting right next to him. And when I dapped up Kendrick, he says, "Hey, don't forget to say what's up to Ali." And that's the type of person that Kendrick Lamar is. He's the type of person that, don't just say what's up to me because I'm Kendrick Lamar. Say what's up to my man, Mixed by Ali, because he's a big part of the reason why I'm successful. That's the way it came across to me.
Gotcha.
And I see the chat talking about groupie and blah, blah, blah. Bro, I'm not calling talking about, I'm over here trying to be biased towards Kendrick or biased towards Drake because.
Well, sir, you're giving us a whole breakdown of Hang on. You're giving us a breakdown of dapping up Kendrick. Can you get to the point? I appreciate you being on hold. But what is the point here? What is the point?
Of course, because I'm basically alluding to the fact that based on the character that I was able to see in person, based on the likes of somebody like a Kendrick Lamar, who's at the height of his career, who's rehearsing for a Grammy, pretty much, he was a down-to-earth person. So when you look at what's going on in this beef, what is the angle that Kendrick Lamar is taking versus a Drake pop star? He's coming at it with like, hey, I'm a real man. I care about my family. I care about my people. You got moles in your camp.
I'm sorry, sir. Give us your name again. You're a DJ. Give us your name again. You're a DJ in the West Coast. What is your name again? I'm going to write this down.
I go by Triumph 3K.
Triumph?
Yeah, Triumph 3K.
3K.
Yeah, on Instagram or Twitter, whatever.
Now, do you go around dapping up most people that, you
Nah, I mean, so I'm 30 years old, and I was in high school when Kendrick Lamar blew up, and basically, that's my era. This is my era that I'm talking about. Drake, J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar. These are the guys. This is my generation.
Okay. All right. Well, hey man, I appreciate the call. Thank you for your support. Thank you, man.
Yeah, of course.
Testing, 1, 2. Yes? Okay, I listened to most, if not all, of Drake's response. It's called Family Matters. Woo! Whoa! Drake is with the shits. Let me just give you a couple of bars. You better have some paperwork or that shit fake tea. You the black messiah wiping up a mixed queen. Why you never hold your son and say cheese? The track is 7 minutes and 37 seconds. I didn't even finish listening to it. Drake is bringing some heat. Wow. 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 Okay. Late night on a Friday. Drizzy has responded. Okay. Let me get my head right here. Hold on a second. Thank you for your updates with regards to the link that just came out. And let me just say, be careful, because I went to one site and the video was removed, some type of copyright strike. So I don't think Drake is not playing with people, Okay. Phone lines are open. If you heard the track, please don't call in if you haven't heard Drake's response. Please watch your language. I would like to keep this stream up. This is a business, okay? Guys, again, on the showrunner, one of my new sponsors, youtube.com/@SID55 Studios. In my community section is a link to their page. Please go there and subscribe, okay? Check them out. Tell them I sent you, okay? Now, let me get back to the show here. Okay. Someone just sending me email. Janet, are you calling in? If not, thank you, Janet. Blade, I did respond if you find the time to check your emails, Blade, okay? Richard, thank you for your donation. Okay. That's something that has nothing to do with my show. Okay, I don't know who you are. Someone, something about you're trying to meet me in Philly. I'll be in Philly next week, but we're not talking about that right now. Okay, thank you, Andre. Thank you, Andre. Okay. Okay, let's go to the phone lines here. Hold on a second. Let's go to area code 803. Hey, good evening. Late night. We're talking about Kendrick's response, but now Drake has just dropped Family Matters. Are you at the speed? Area code 803.
Hey, how you doing, OG? Appreciate you taking my call.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Hey, I mean, everybody's saying that, I'm 47 years old, so I grew up on the Pac, the Biggies, all that stuff, but Dre hasn't even come into this beef yet. So,
sir, your headset sounds horrible. I got to keep it real with you. It sounds horrible. I want to hear what you're saying, but you got noise in the background and it's an echo. Can you make the adjustments so we can hear you?
I'm sorry.
I want to hear you.
The nuclear bomb is going to be when Drake get involved, because Drake isn't even getting involved in the beef yet, on Kendrick Lamar's side. That's what I'm saying.
Well, Drake already dropped, so he just dropped. How you have to speed? It's called Family Matters.
No, I say Dr. Dre hasn't got behind Kendrick yet.
Sir, with all due respect, Dr. Dre's washed. Andre Young?
Yeah. So, I mean...
No, sir. Sir, I appreciate you, man, but go check out Family Matters and holler back, man. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Did the nigga really call in? Talking about Dr. Dre getting behind Kendrick. Kendrick don't need no goddamn Dr. Dre. Hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, folks, listen to me. I'm in a great space. I have been for decades. If you don't know this thing of fame and notoriety, I mastered it decades ago. I'm not mad at nobody, but yes, you will learn. When you text my phone, say who you are, you will learn. If you send me links and images, as I've told you not to do, you will learn. I will block you. You will learn. Sheesh, it's a very simple thing. Okay, David, are you tapping in? Okay, David D. Cordova. David, and keep me posted, man, on your new videos. Guys, David's his channel is popping. Today's religious talk, okay? Go into my community section, you'll find the link right there. Yeah, Blade, did you get my email? Blade, did you get my email? Let's get back to the phone lines here. Somebody tapping in from Cincinnati. 513, good evening. Drake has responded already. It's up.
Oh, we got a problem.
Yes, well, it appears.
I'm getting it off a speaker, Star. I'll be sitting here waiting.
Okay. Not that you had to hear the Drake response, but did you hear the Kendrick response? 616. Let's start there first.
Oh, yeah. I'm on it. I'm on it, Star. I'm on all. I'm on the work. The 616. Okay. I liked it.
Okay.
And I thought that one of the super creative aspects of it was, 616 is Pac's birthday, West Coast legend.
Ooh, okay.
Then it's the OJ trial. It's the OJ trial, Star.
Okay.
Ooh, this is what I'm saying, Star. Then it's the OJ. Then Al Green's area code, Grand Rapids, 616.
Oh, wow.
You got to think now, this how we working, Star.
Okay.
We working
now, is Kendrick saying this, or is this you putting the pieces together?
I'm putting pieces together.
Oh, okay. Come on.
I'm putting pieces together, and all of it might not be accurate, Star.
That's
Don't
okay.
ever. I ain't going 100% with it, but
I'm
going around looking at everything and checking everything out. like this, where this got to come from.
Right.
But all of it might not. I'm not signing off on it now. I ain't. I love this kind of energy, bruh.
Okay.
And I ain't all the way dug into that Drake, because I just listened when you said. I went ahead and clicked my thing on. I got on my tablet, listened to it, checked it out.
Hang on, stay with me. Why you never hold your son and say cheese?
Ooh, and say
you the Black Messiah with wifing up a mixed
with
queen.
Yeah. Yeah, and you see, he started off, nigga. Yeah, I said it.
Right.
You know, started off because old boy said, "Well, why you saying nigga on it?" I said, "Boy, let's go, man. Let's go." You gotta be into it, man. You know, you gotta be into it. I hope it just stay on.
Let me say this.
You know,
let me say this. I don't have time tonight, but I'm going to try to watch Academics tomorrow. He's got to be having an orgasm right now. He's got to be.
Man, man, come on, man, come on. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something else too. That this shows you right here. A lot of cats dog Drake, and you know we just was talking about it yesterday. Right. I'm a Drake fan. I fuck with Drake and I fuck with Kendrick.
Just watch the F-bombs, sir. Please watch the F-bombs, please.
So, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that, Star. My bad. Apologize. Yeah. But I fools with both of the guys. I like them a lot. I think they both real talented guys. But I'm gonna tell you what separates it. If you listen to that beat right there that Drake got, in my opinion, it's destroying Euphoria and that Al Green thing, man.
Okay.
The beat is just more, it's like Drake got a way that he can make a battle. Like this is a battle song, but this is gonna be a club song. Yeah. You go hear this on the radio. It's got more of a club energy. Like whoever doing his music, and we know he got a heck of a team around him.
Well, here's what I will say about radio. Radio still has the ability to program. You know?
Yes, sir. Your money can make it come on every day. Your money can make it come on every day.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the intention, okay. And I agree with you that this new track by Drake, Family Matters, I haven't even heard the whole thing. It's got a nice bounce to it. Nice bounce to it.
It's got more of a club energy, a dance. Yeah, it's got more. See, that's something that a girl said years ago to me, man, because I used to feel like certain MCs, I didn't understand why chicks liked certain MCs when I was like so much into like the lyrical guy, the Nas guy, or the, you know, like
bitches just want to dance, sir. Bitches just want to dance.
Excuse me, sir.
Females just want to move to something. They don't give a goddamn about.
Man, you cut the corner. You cut the corner. Yep, you cut the corner, Star. You cut the corner. Hey, they're not all the way into all that trickery and thinking and all. You know what I mean? It's like some
get money.
Come on, bro. And that's what I think that's some cat's strength, man. That's some cat's strength. Because me personally, I'm not saying Hova wasn't a great writer and MC, but I think Hova's strength was more of songwriting than being like a Jadakiss or a Cam. Like these guys to me was super nice on the mic. Okay. Super nice. But then Jay could make a song that would just be all over or a Jeezy. I don't think Jeezy is but he can make a song that you like, man, this whole album is bad, man. This whole album has got a nice little run to it, you know, and I think that's one of Drake's strengths.
Okay. Well, listen, I hate to cut you short, man. I want to get back into this new Drake track called Family Matters. I appreciate your support, man. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you too, Star.
Yes, sir. So, okay. Guys, let me read some of the lyrics, but I can't play the song, of course, because of copyright infringement. So the track is called Family Matters by Drake. It just dropped 20 minutes ago. It's already got 14,000 comments. I've emptied the clip over friendlier jabs. Okay. Drop a 50 bag, 29 for the thought. Okay. I was really trying to keep it PG. You know who had a set, then get your ass a DP. Okay. You know who really bang a set? My nigga YG. You know, wow, okay, he's going there. You know who even bang out a set out there is CB. Nigga, Cole losing sleep on this. It ain't me. Talking about J. Cole. Can't be rapping about no ratting that we can't read. Just like how Metro nigga slimed him for his main squeeze. Wow. Sheesh. Okay. Out here begging for attention. Niggas say please. You just acting like activist. It's make believe. You say you hate the girls I fuck, But what you really mean, you the black messiah wiping up a mixed queen. Phone line's open right now. Is that my nigga Rob Lowe back on the set holding us? Whoa. Rob Lowe, is that you again, sir? Tapping back in. Rob Lowe.
Yo, nigga, I'm back, B. Yo.
Rob, come closer. Come closer to the phone, the headset. No, we can't hear you, Rob Lowe. We need to hear you. Rob Lowe.
No, I'm right here. I'm right here. Can you hear me?
You sound very low. We need to hear you, Rob Lowe. Drake has responded.
Hold on.
Take off the headset, my nigga.
Can you hear me?
Rob Lowe, have you heard Family Matters? It just dropped 30 minutes ago.
I heard the whole joint, and I watched the video to go with it. Your man, listen, I went into it, and I said to myself, I'm going to try to see if he could sway me. Not pull me over to his side, but if he could sway me. He swayed me, bro.
Ooh.
He swayed me.
Whoa.
He hit. I'm not. No. Let me clarify.
Rob Lowe, please. Hang on. Rob Lowe, please clarify, because you called in earlier talking about bars and the culture. What else did you say? You went there. You went deep, and now the Canadian swayed you that easily? Please.
No. Let me clarify. What I'm trying to tell you is...
Come closer, Rob Lowe. Come closer. We're losing you. Please.
That song is a banger. He banged them. I'm waiting for the Kendrick response. There's a lot to break down in that song. He fired his clip. I'm not going to say he headshotted him. He's not out the game.
Oh, that was a headshot. Rob Lowe, that was a headshot. That was a headshot.
Nah, he's going to come back. But what I'm saying is that this is a solid song. Okay. Regardless of who wrote it, because I don't think he wrote it. But all of them shout outs that he gave in that song where he was mentioning them people, that's all the people that he bought off during the time that he was coming up. Homeboy that just was on the phone, not the last caller, a few callers back that was like, yo, this is dark skin hate, and because he's light skinned. Nah, this light skin Future is not that dark. Chris Brown is not dark. Like, this dude, Joe Budden, is not dark. This dude has gone after guys' girls. He went after he slept with some of these guys' girls, if not all of them. So they got a legitimate problem. Yeah, the pillow talk. But the song, because there's a lot to unpack here, because he was saying a lot in the song.
Rob Lowe,
I'm gonna have to wait. I'm gonna have to wait for one of these.
Rob Lowe, can I jump in?
Break the song down.
Rob Lowe, can I jump in?
We
we have to go back, man. I'm gonna adjust my title whilst you talk. There is no rush. I want you to take your time. Drake has swayed you within not even a few hours. You called in, man, with all due respect, and hang on, Rob. Listen, man, that's
not what I'm saying.
Rob, when you talk, I'm like, Rob spitting that real. We give you that even in the live chat. It's Rob Lowe about to spit some facts. How could Drake sway you that easily, Rob
What
Lowe?
I mean by he swayed me was meaning that I was going in on some like hating on the song. And I said to myself, I want to see if he made a song good enough to pull me over to say that, that was a good song. Star, that was a good song. I'm not hating on him.
Okay.
I'm not hating on him. I'm still on Kendrick's side because of the integrity of what Kendrick Lamar is up against and what he's trying to get across. Right. But that was a good song. That right there is a problem. That is a problem. That mentioning his girl and saying that the bodyguard slept with his girl, why you did this, why you did... The way he switched up the speed of his rhyme and the cadence and the beat, like the last caller said, these young niggas, that's playing in the club. That's not going to be playing in niggas' cars or in bedrooms and all. That's playing in the club right there. That's going to play in the club. Kendrick Lamar has to come back with something along those lines in order to sway the people. It's like I said before, when you making these rhymes where people are trying to figure out, because what you said is so intellectually to a point where they can't comprehend what you're saying, but he could just say something as slick as, yeah, well, my bodyguard slept with your baby mother. Yeah, that's why you ain't put a ring on her finger. Like, see, people understand that level.
Rob Lowe, I have to jump in. Give me a second. I just changed the title of my show. Kendrick posts new song and Drake responds with family members. Drake has
matters.
What did I say? Matters?
I think you said members. Okay. It's family matters.
Matter. Okay, whatever. Family matters. Okay. Well, you've even got the title correct. Pardon me. So now, hang on. We don't care, Rob Lowe, with all due respect. I'm going to let you have the last word. You know that. We don't care who wrote it. We just want a hot track. And even if Drake had 4 or 5 writers, which I don't think he did, he just swayed you. Go ahead and finish up, Rob Lowe, please.
Yeah, Kendrick has got a mountain to climb, man, because this is the whole idea of how it looks, how it sounds. Yeah, the lyrical miracle, you're going to have to come with more than that. You're going to have to come with more than that. And I'm on Kendrick's side, man. He's got to come with more than that because it's I'm gonna say this too. It's not impossible for him to beat him because this is what happened with Jay-Z and Nas, where Jay-Z had the momentum, where everybody thought that
we don't hear that old Jay-Z Nas shit, man.
Okay, yeah. You're right. But what I'm saying is that this is gonna be good. This is gonna be a real back and forth. Because this one right here, he's got to respond to this, and if he don't come back with something that's comparable to this, it's gonna be downhill from here.
Okay, Rob Lowe, I appreciate you, man.
Salute.
Folks, something crazy just happened. That's my guy, Rob Lowe, right? Troll Babies. Rob Lowe calls in and we let him talk. I let Rob Lowe talk. How could Drake sway Rob Lowe so easily? Family matters. Academics has to be over there going crazy. Is he live right now? Troll Babies is off the Henny. Going ape shit. Oh, my goodness. Okay, folks, I have the new Drake track. Please stop sending me emails. Please stop. I already heard it. Please stop. Sir Shibe. Wow, okay. Kendrick can kill. Okay, well, let's find out. Nude, I got your donation. Game over, like FBJ. Okay, wow. Taking shots at FBJ. Florida Boy, where's Florida Boy? Hold on a second. Hold on. Let me text the homie. We might have to do an extended show tonight. Hold on a second. Hold on. Rory says, yo, Drake's new ish killed Kendrick. Heavy bass on the track and samples. Drake by TKO. Salute to Rory, huh? Guys, where is Florida Boy Jay? Hold on a second. Are you available? I need a young nigga to tell me something. AF Twice, I got your donation. Another day closer to death. Sir, I died a decade ago. And in fact, I think I died in the physical, 2008 when I had the liver transplant, huh? Nigga, call in. Florida Boy J. Call in. He says, yeah, what's up? What do you mean, what's up? Guys, on my showrunner, Rebel, NYC.shop. That's one of my sponsors. Please go there. If you spend any money, send me a screenshot. Yeah, Florida Boy J, call in. Where are you, man? Where are you? Hey, somebody tapping in from Fairlawn, New Jersey. Good evening. It says Fairlawn, New Jersey.
What's good, Star?
Hey, what's up, man? What's cracking?
What's good? I'm in Patterson. In Patterson, but yeah, I got a Fairlawn number and shit.
Okay, what's cracking?
Man, just call you live and shit. Just call to talk about the Drake Kendrick beef. I guess we could stay on subject. You know what I mean?
Please.
But it's interesting. You know, I just I don't know. I think we overlooking the Tupac cease and desist though. But other
sir. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Kendrick just dropped a track today, and Drake has responded with Family Matters. Are you up to speed?
Yeah, I'm up to speed. I'm up to speed. I'm up to speed.
Desist.
It's hard.
Well, sir, can you give us what you got earlier? How many times did you hear the Drake track "Family Matters"?
I just heard it. You know, you just posted it like a half hour ago.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna keep it gangster. You know, I gotta hear it probably like 3 or 4 times.
No, sir. I heard it one time and said, "Whoa!" One time, my nigga. Stop the cap.
Got some good ears.
One time, man. Yeah. Now Kendrick's first response, I had to listen to a couple of times and say, "Oh, okay, okay." But the new Drake track, "Family Matters," one time I said, "Whoa!" I started writing down notes. Come on.
I got you.
Okay.
I got you. But
okay.
You know, I kind of squeezed in what I wanted to say. We is overlooking the Tupac cease and desist, but
right.
You know, let's go. Yeah. Let's go full speed ahead. Back to back dishes.
Okay.
Let's go full. We need another one from Rick Ross. We need everybody in. I want to see everybody get busy.
Okay.
If you ask me, that's it.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. Peace. Hold on a second. There he is. Florida Boy J, are you there? Florida Boy J.
Nigga. Drake put the good kid Mad City van on the tow truck, went to the Chinese spot, Drake the Chinese nigga with the Pharrell jewels while spinning the G-Unit chain, nigga. Man, what? OG, what's good, man? What's going on, man?
Now listen, man, you keep me in the loop on a lot of things, you know, but now you can't be jumping back on the Drake side now. You crashed out for Kendrick, you know, you switched up, and now here comes Drizzy with a headshot, and you're trying to get amped. Where we going?
This is what I'm saying. I've been objective this whole time. I told you where my stance and moral stand.
Stop the cap.
Black Americans and the culture of hip hop.
Stop the cap.
That's what I'm saying. But being objective, this song dropped. This song is hot. My first reaction when I hear this, I like this just as much, if not more, as the Like That record. When I came in early and told you, OG, this is the problem with a lot of niggas. You're so used to niggas standing on whatever side they're on, they can't be objective when something hot drops from a side they're not standing on. I am telling you right now, this Drake track is the hottest track that has dropped, counting Like That, counting the 2 Kendrick disses, and the reason why I say that is this. Compared to sports, it's easy to dunk on a nigga in the first quarter. It's easy to hit a 3 on the double team in the second quarter. It's easy to split defense in the third quarter. But when you in the fourth, down by 2 on the road, nigga pull up from 3 with double coverage. F that. Bump time the game. Hit the game when it's on the road. When you're playing the ops. When the crowd loud. When your teammates don't want to catch the pass. When they trying to ISO you out. You can't even. They collapsed on you. You can't even pass out.
Can I jump in, Florida Boy Jay? Can I jump in? Because, again,
yes, sir.
For people who don't know, you keep me up to speed on a lot of things, man. Is Academics, is he off the Henny right now? What is King Act doing right now?
King Act is streaming. Everybody is up live streaming right now. King, that's exactly what King Act is doing. We need live.
Does he have 50K in the live chat?
Jump out the window and twerk.
Does he
let him jump out the window?
Hang on. How many are in the live chat?
In Act right now?
Look, take a look.
We run numbers right now. I'm about to tell you right now how many niggas is Act live chat right now. Academics, give me 2 seconds. Act got 53K in the live chat right now.
Nice.
It's up.
Nice.
It's up.
Nice. Is he off the Henny? Is he off the Henny right now?
He off the he off the Henny. I'm off the Terramana, nigga. It's Friday night. We all crashing out, nigga. Ain't nobody.
Do you see the Henny bottle?
Hang on. Morning.
Photo Boy J, do you see the Henny bottle? You said 53K in the live. Do you see the Henny bottle?
I haven't seen it yet, because I've been going back and forth, but I'm pretty sure Act ain't. This is a mine. Act ain't going up without no Henny, nigga. Like, I ain't going up without no Terramana, nigga.
Folks, I promote everybody and salute to Academics. Let's be clear. Okay, so you heard Family Matters. You heard it one time. I got some of the lyrics. Wow. Drake said
heard it 3 times.
Oh, wow. Okay. At the 1 minute and 15-second mark, you the Black Messiah wiping up a mixed queen. He said, almost started reaching for my waist. Drop a 50 bag for the mob in the spot. Listen, we don't care who wrote this. I don't want to hear your ghostwriters, and we don't care. I think that argument has run its course. Yes, no, Photo Boy J? Don't care.
Yeah, listen, at this point, if you were too concerned about Drake's ghostwriters, you wouldn't have got in the ring. If you know a nigga on steroids and you still go up the ring or you go up the pitch and you ain't got nothing to say, pitch your best no-hitter. If he hits it out the park, you went and took the plate. So I want to hear, listen, I understand ghostwrite, all that. That's cool, but guess what? We're not going to find out who writ these bars in real time, so the diss is a diss. He got ace. Listen, I got references. I know where he did ASAP. I got bars ready, Star. What we doing?
Okay.
I got the ASAP disc right now.
Okay.
ASAP's real name is Rakim. I got the disc. What we doing, dog?
Well, hey, I was doing something. ASAP Rocky. What is he doing here? I'm confused.
What I'm saying is Drake dissed Kendrick. But the only initial critique I'm hearing from Ack and other people is this. They only saying if you just would have stuck on Kendrick, instead of talking about Rick Ross and Rocky, but because other people have said something, Drake had to fire some shots. So I got the Rocky shots ready. I got the shots from everybody else ready, but I just got lyrics and references already queued up if you need me to break down anything at this point.
Okay. Stay with me a second, Photo Boy J, because again, man, I need to be kept up to speed. Okay. Yeah, man, we got to put Drake in the title, man. We got to put Drake in the title. Drake drops Family Matters and destroys Kendrick Lamar. That's what I'm going with.
Yeah. I would go with that because I would go with destroy. You know why? Because Kendrick been dropping, hey, keep talking, I'm going to say this. Drake been dropping, hey, keep talking, I'm going to say that. Nobody has dropped the nuclear bomb everybody's been talking about for a month. I think this was the first nuke. I think what Kendrick did this week was Pearl Harbor.
Okay.
What Kendrick just dropped this week was Pearl Harbor. What Drake dropped tonight was Hiroshima.
Okay.
Kendrick just dropped again.
Get out of here. Who is this? 231. Who is this?
This 231. He just dropped Meet the Grams on YouTube. He just dropped again.
Get out of here. I don't believe you. Get out of here.
Yeah,
No,
he just
ain't no
dropped
way.
again.
Hold on. Meet the what? Meet the Graham?
Meet the Grams. He just dropped again.
Oh,
Okay.
hell
I'm looking
no.
for it
Hold
now.
on.
Okay.
Hey, OG.
Hang on. With too many people talking. Okay, Florida Boy Jay, I need you to confirm
It
with
just
this
dropped
man.
7 minutes ago.
Oh my goodness.
OG, I might have to hang up. OG, I might have to hang up and call you back. You gotta do a live listen. OG is up. Hey, OG, you gotta stay up to about 3:45 tonight.
Yeah.
Nigga, it's up.
Okay, I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna call back when shit pops off.
Okay.
Salute.
Okay. I got the bar on the line. So you were saying Kendrick just dropped again?
Yeah, he just dropped. I'm playing on my other phone. He just dropped, man.
Wow. What's it called? Let me Google this. Go ahead.
It's called Meet the Grams.
Ooh. Tell us about it while I'm fixing my title. Go ahead.
I haven't even listened to it because I'm about to listen to it. I'm gonna call you back, man.
I'm about to take a break and listen to it. All right, thank you, man. Thank you. Hold, can someone please send me a link? Star Report back in the building. Okay. New Kendrick track called Meet the Grams. 6 minutes and 36 seconds. Pardon me, 6 minutes and 32 seconds. I don't like the beat. However, he's saying some really hard shit. He's saying some really hard shit. I don't know if Florida Boy Jay is ready to call back in. Florida Boy, if you're out there, he was really giving Drake some hate. Yes, no? Florida Boy Jay, I'm talking about. That was a real switch up, for a team light skin. Hold on a second. Uh-oh. Rob Lowe, are you back? Is that Rob Lowe?
Yo, I heard it, and I got the same thing.
Okay.
Scathing.
Rob Lowe, you got to come closer, man. Your headset sounds far away. You have to come
hold on
closer.
1 second.
Give me a second.
Hold on. I got you. Can you hear me?
There you go. You were saying, Rob Lowe.
Yeah. Scathing lyrics. Scathing. He was digging. See, this is what I mean by he's giving you the real, and it's hard hitting, but the beat was just, that it sounded like a Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers beat. Yeah. Like, that's not going to get played in the club. So he lost the momentum.
Yeah.
He lost. Yeah.
Hang on. You keep saying the clubs, and I can respect, what once was a ground or an area for, market test. That's what I'm looking for. Market test, but it's something different now. We're in real time, so people don't have to go to a club to necessarily bounce and groove, and then people don't necessarily need other things to determine what is or what isn't worth promoting. Does that make sense?
Yeah, what I'm saying is,
Rob Lowe, you there? Your phone went out. Rob Lowe. Phone went out. Okay, maybe he'll call back. I didn't hang up on him. His phone went out. Rob Lowe. Florida Boy Jay, are you there? Are you ready to call back in? I just don't think that whole club thing is a good... It's not a good argument right now. People are listening on their mobile devices, their laptops, their tablets. And nobody needs to be bouncing in the cars anymore to really get the vibe or to feel it. It's different now. Just had to say that. Guys on the screen, www.hudsontubs.com. That's another one of my sponsors. You should know that already. Please go there. Check them out for any type of bathtub restoration, okay? Florida Boy Jay, yes, sir, I'm up to speed. I just listened to most of Meet the Grams. Are you calling back in, Florida Boy Jay? Cheryl, I got your donation. Thank you so much. Okay. Let me see if I can bring in somebody else here from area code 270. Good evening. Tracks are dropping all night. Are you there? 270.
Hello. Hey, nice to be on air. I just saw you were just on my you were on my algorithm, so I just clicked on this.
Okay.
I've never seen any of your content before. Okay. But what are you trying to discuss?
Well, it's in the title. Can you read the title?
The objective perspectives. Okay,
sir, I want you to go back to what you're doing and check us out another time. A little too busy right now. Okay, thank you. Let's get him out of here. I don't know what's going on there. Well, just go back to sleep. Fuck out of here. Area code 850. Good evening. Drake has dropped Family Matters, and Kendrick came back with Meet the Grams. Are you up to speed?
Yeah, I'm up to speed, Star. I feel like I've heard both of them. The Drake one sounded hot. I ain't gonna lie. 40 Noah put his whole foot in that mixing session they had right there. I feel like the Drake song was sounded dope. Kendrick sounded like he was battling himself because a lot of the stuff, the points he was making, he could make about himself. I mean, so it's kind of a lot of contradictions that I don't really know. I mean, you're talking about buying pussy in there. I'm sorry, I don't know if I can curse. Sorry about that. But he's talking about Drake being a trick. Mm-hmm. And on the song he had with Drake, he was talking about being a trick. So I don't know what his point is right there. And that was like half the song. So, I mean, it was dope. I mean, it sounded hot.
How old are you?
I ain't really concerned if it's going to play.
How old are you, sir? How old are you?
32.
Okay. You know my age, you know my steez. I'd like to hear you younger people give me your thoughts on certain things, your perspectives. I don't necessarily always want to steer a conversation. I'm not a know-it-all. But I just think that these are two different types of artists. From time to time, they have met at a certain place, which was good for the genre. But I think that Drake is going to continue doing what he's doing. Kendrick is going to continue. I think people literally have to choose a side. I really do. Choose a side.
Right. I mean, it's just both of the songs were dope. Mm-hmm. As far as like quality of a diss record, I'd probably take Kendrick. But I feel like if you go by the facts of the matter, Kendrick is kind of like dissing himself. It's very strange. I mean, if you
don't sound too sure, sir, and that's what I mean. It's like, you choose a side. Why can't you choose a side? Respectfully, choose a side.
It's because I think it's really overall a push.
Okay.
So it's hard to pick one.
Gotcha.
If it's like a tie.
Okay. Are you sipping? Are you high? What are you doing? Why are you confused? You're 36. You said, why can't you pick a goddamn side, man? Come on.
I'll pick Kendrick.
Come on already, man. Gee, it's not that deep. It's just rap. It's not, physics. It's rap, man.
Well, I guess I'll pick Kendrick and about to pick one.
All right, thank you, man. Thank you. Jesus. Kids, Drake is up. I've been consistent with saying that. Drake is up. Everybody doesn't want to hear all the metaphors and the double entendres, and everybody doesn't want to think, and well, what was that he said? I have to Google to understand. No, man, Drake's up. And I'm nobody's fan. Guys, I can't get every caller, so you can join the conversation. Cash App. The information's on the screen. At the top of the live chat is the PayPal or Streamlabs. I'm working. Support the machine if you don't mind, I can't answer every call. Kill Mo D. I'm a caller from area code 202. Okay, let me get you on the line. Let me look for you. And folks, I don't charge people to call in, but I just, I like to separate myself from broke niggas. If you're broke, this ain't the place for you. Area code 202, is that Kill Mo Lemonade? Friday night.
How you doing, Star?
Early Saturday
good,
morning.
Man.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Yes, sir. I'm good, man. I just wanted to hop in real quick and
please.
I listened to the early part of your conversation on this, and then I forwarded to the later conversation. So you kind of shifted in how you're approaching it. First, you was talking about Kendrick in the sense of you was feeling where he was coming from, and I believe you still do. But then, as I just listened to you just now, you was talking about, man, niggas ain't got time for the metaphors.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you something. I agree with what you just said just now about how niggas ain't got time for the metaphors, because see, the thing about Kendrick, right? These two rappers, Kendrick and Drake, they're not even the same. They're like, this is like, these kind of rappers is like you're dealing with Talib Kweli versus let me see who I could compare. I don't know, almost like a Grand Poobah or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a smooth player nigga. Like Drake is a smooth player nigga when he get in his bag. A smooth light-skinned player nigga.
If I can jump in, I know what you're trying to say. You're trying to more so talk about a Talib Kweli versus a Ja Rule. One artist connects to a certain mindset, and the other one is more mainstream. Yes.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Entirely. And you know, the thing is that one of the reasons why I called in is because this nigga, Kendrick Lamar, is such a purist in the form of rap, and he esteems rap, the texture and the fabric of being an MC or being a lyrical genius, and he is that, but he esteems it so highly that I don't think he realizes that we're in the era of like the heightened, highest form of gangster rap. Like we're rapping about, you know, killing your friend or you know your enemy, and then smoking him and disrespect. Like we on the highest form of gangster rap. Next thing you're gonna get is to Satanism. So it's like people don't even got time for this, and I like it. Don't get me wrong, because I'm a fan of Wu-Tang. I came from up on one of Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? Lyrical genius type of dudes. MF Doom. You know what I'm saying? Boot Camp. All them dudes. But see at the same time, see, Drake is always gonna win because he got flow. See, Kendrick don't got that. See, you got Jizza and then you got Method Man. See, Method Man gonna give you some flow, right? But then Jizza, he gonna give you that mathematical equation, right. and niggas ain't got time. And I don't mean no harm. And I like Kendrick, and I like both of them.
Right.
I like both of them, but at the same time, I'm not a fan of neither one of them because I'm 42.
Okay.
So you know, I was in the era of you know, Kid and Play, Father MC, you know, New Jack Swing. So I'm still kind of stuck a little bit in that era when I want to hear music. You feel me, Guy? You know what I'm saying? And I'm cool with MC Hammer if I feel like it. You feel me?
Yeah.
My whole thing is this, man. I think that Drake, his flow is undeniably smooth, and that's what's always gonna win niggas. You understand? Right. Niggas want to hear a smooth flow. You feel me?
Yeah.
See, I don't care about his Jewish nose. We can bypass his biracial. Listen, he got a smooth ass flow, and that's all niggas care about. He blacking in Kendrick when it comes to a smooth flow. Yeah. Because this is why I really called it, because when he said Raphael, he said I'm a healer and an artist. Niggas don't know what that means. I do. I'm a man of God. Right. Raphael is where the word Jehovah Rapha means. The word Rapha, it means God is a healer. Okay. Niggas ain't got time for that. Niggas don't know that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
True. Yeah. So you talking about Raphael the artist and Jehovah Rapha, talking about some I heal and you know, and bring I'm Raphael, I heal and I'm an artist. They don't know what you're talking about. I do, but they don't. But how many niggas know that?
Let me jump in here for a second. What you're saying has a lot of value to it, and the fact that Kendrick is from the West Coast, that really means a lot, because you know
means a lot.
Usually, it's your East Coast rappers that do the real wordplay, the double entendres, and the other things by way of research, as you've just been pointing out. So again, I can respect both of them, and I'm not saying Drake is up because I'm a Drake fan. No, I'm nobody's fan. But the fact that he's clapping back at somebody who is so lyrically skilled, that's what's making people say, "Whoa, okay, Drake ain't scared." Go and finish up.
Yeah, it's almost like Rapping Forte versus Ross Cause, and he took a Rapping Forte song before.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Drake, talking about Drake. Drake took a Rapping Forte song before, so he knows.
Yeah.
You feel me? But my point is that, Kendrick is the Razzcast. Because he got the double entendres, he got the flow, you know what I'm saying? I mean, he got the mathematical equation. And it's beautiful when you really break it down, but you got to break it down you can't listen to it and bob your head the way you can with Drake. With Kendrick, you got to actually read the lyrics. Then the appreciation comes.
Okay.
That's all I got to say.
I appreciate it, Coleman. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Is Florida Boy J not calling back in? Guys, on the screen, www.tostedandslice.com. It's one of my sponsors. If you're in the Atlanta metro area, you can go to that platform. Get a free pizza. Hold on. Where are my notes? Business over bullshit. Use code STAR Report to redeem. Get yourself a free pizza, any size. Go to that platform. Again, if you're in the Atlanta metro area, www.tostedandslice.com. The new Kendrick response called Meet the Grams is over 6 minutes. I couldn't listen to the whole thing. I want to get back on the mic here, pause and have a discussion with you guys. But please feel free to call in. Bobby, I got your donation. Are you tapping in, sir? 336. Where is Bobby? Wait a minute. Let me get Janet on the line first. Janet was cracking. Thank you for your email. I am now up to speed. Janet.
Happy born day, first of all.
You said that yesterday. Okay, let's get past that, please.
I'll say it again. Why not?
What's cracking?
So, it's over for your boy Drake.
Oh.
It's done.
Well, Janet, fix your phone. Fix your phone. Your phone's breaking up. I want to hear you.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn my air purifier off.
Yeah, you got a lot going on right there.
Okay. All right, I turned it off.
Much better. There you go.
Okay. So, I just want to say that I believe that it's over for your boy Drake.
Your phone's breaking up again. Are you on a headset? What's going on, Janet? Where are you? I want to hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me better now?
What's going in and out, to just so that you'll know.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I just want to say
it's over for Drake. You said it's over for Drake.
Yes, because his core audience is made of women. It's not the men that support him, it's the women. And most of the women that support him are the ones that are going after their baby daddies for child support.
Say that again, Janet. Say that again.
I say his core audience is women that are going after their baby daddies for child support.
I don't think so.
Well, I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so. I don't think that as far as men general, like real like street dudes, that they don't have love for Drake like that.
Janet, your phone sounds really bad tonight. I want to hear you. You always have great commentary. And anything you can do to fix it? It sounds like
no.
It sounds bad.
I could try to call back. Let me try to call back.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you. Okay. Okay, back in the building. I had to change a light bulb. Holy smokes. Where is Bobby? Area code 336. Bobby, thank you for your patience, man. Are you there? Late night extended show. Drake dropped Family Matters and Kendrick delivers Meet the Grams. Are you there, Bobby?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, sir. How are you?
I want to say I'm doing good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm 28. That's young compared to you.
Okay.
I definitely started watching you back and doing the P Diddy stuff because you were really you covered that way better than other people.
Oh, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah.
You so I'm for real. Like and you know I can't occasionally come in, you know, while I'm at work or whatever. Okay. But I didn't even know you were following the Drake for a second. I ain't gonna lie.
Say that again. Say that again.
I'm sorry. I didn't know you were following the rap beef like that.
Yeah.
But I'm betting. I realize you would, but I'm letting you know Kendrick just won. When you listen to the song, I think that like right now, you should probably stop this loud, delete it, and then start another one.
No, sir. No, sir. This is a marathon show. I've been doing these for years. So now you said Kendrick won? So you said?
I promise you that. So this is my thing. I hate everything that y'all said, everything that everybody said. I get it. I'm younger or whatever. But to me, rap beef is definitely a sport of exposure.
Yes.
Right. So so in my head, this is my thing. How do you think Pusha T, who did you really think won between Pusha T and Drake?
Pusha T.
And why do you think he won? I'm trying not to the chat. The chat is about to be crazy.
Well, listen. No. Don't
I gotta do it.
Hang on. Don't look in the chat. Well, Drake didn't want any more smoke. Pusha T, he went for the kids. Listen, I'm old school, so I believe everybody can get it. From 8 to 80, blind, crippling, crazy. Yes, bring the kids in. He went there, and Drake didn't want it. He didn't want it, so Pusha T got that one. But hang on a second. I don't promote violence. I'm too old to do that. I like to have fun. I want young people like yourself to voice your opinion. I don't always want to be the guy who's steering the conversation. I like Drake's response. Family Matter is better than Meet the Grams. How are you coming to the conclusion Kendrick won? Please.
Okay. I came in the stream late. Have you heard Meet the Grams yet?
I just listened to it. Yeah, I just listened to it.
Okay. So I feel like Kendrick won off the strength of he spoke to his kids, right? He pretty much said, and then he said that I made Mr. Morale for the people like you lost without their father being around. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And then he exposed, not only did the man make a mistake once, he made the mistake twice of not saying his kids to the world. But the crazy thing is, it's a girl this time. And the whole time, this man over there with Sexy Red, you feel me, doing a whole bunch of stuff with this man 37 years old. You know what I mean? Like, let's be real. You making music about, messing with young girls or whatever. I'm not saying underage. But
hang on a second. I'm going to jump in. And what you're saying, there's a lot of merit to it. Today's rap beef is about exposing. Just like battle rap. Battle rap was about, personals and barring somebody to death and setting up all sorts of schemes. So I can respect what you're saying, but now Drake's got his audience and they want to dance, they want to groove, not necessarily clubs, because you don't need clubs now, again, to do a market test. You don't have to do focus groups. That's some old shit we used to do back in the days. So you're saying Kendrick, what state are you calling from? What state?
Oh, North Carolina.
Okay.
Which is crazy because my code would have never mind.
Right,
yeah, I'm from North Carolina.
No, stay with me. Okay, so you're saying Kendrick, and since you brought J. Cole up, did Cole pussy out? What happened to Cole?
I think that J. Cole knew that Kendrick, I don't even think that he knew something. I just know that I feel like J. Cole literally just wanted to protect his peace because he knew how deep it would go, how deep it could go, I guess. And then along with that, it's kind of cheesy to, to diss his homie with the person, like to diss Kendrick and be on pretty much Drake's side. I don't think he really wanted to choose a side. You can tell by the beat,
I'm going to say this and then give you the last word. With all due respect,
okay, I got you.
With all due respect, I think J. Cole is pussy. He's pussy.
I know. I figured.
Well, listen. I hate to say that at my age about a younger artist, and I'm not talking that street shit, but Drake is going balls deep right now. And hang on, let me just get this out and I'll let you finish.
Right.
Yes, Kendrick has responded with Meet the Grams, but you better believe Drake is coming with another round. I just want to be entertained. I don't want to see no Tupac, Biggie, niggas getting shot. That's that old bullshit. But yeah, I don't think Kendrick has won. But go ahead. I'll let you finish up. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So I'll end it with this.
Go ahead.
I don't think that Drake said anything or found anything on Kendrick, because every time that he talks about Kendrick, he's doing nothing but talking about stuff that he said and Mr. Morale.
Okay.
Every bar. Okay, I'll please, and I beg you, please tell me one thing that he said that wasn't in Mr. Morale.
Well, I respect what you're saying about exposing. I respect that because that's one of the things I love about battle rap. But Drake is giving Kendrick some headshots, and they're very entertaining. He says, "You the Black Messiah, wifing up a mixed queen." That's entertaining. We just want to be entertained at the end of the day. But go finish up.
That's all. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure other people might be trying to call. All I'm trying to say is, and I'm a Kendrick fan and a Drake fan when he does the melody stuff. But I genuinely, I don't know what angle Kendrick can take. But I mean, not Kendrick. Drake can take after this.
Okay.
That's all. That's all.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. A young man who watches the Star Report. I appreciate that. I let him speak. Folks, if you're new to the show, I want you to speak. But please, you have to be up to speed on things. If you're not familiar with the show, just watch. Don't call in asking me, what the fuck am I talking about? It's on the goddamn screen. If you can't read it, then this definitely ain't the place for you. If you can't read, get the fuck from around me. I spent most of my life studying the King's English. Okay. Guys, on the screen, Nick Severe Music. Nick, are you out there? Any new music? Send me an email. You have credit with us. Nick Severe. Okay. Check him out. Tell him I sent you. Okay. I spoke to Bobby. Bobby, thank you for your patience, man. Good call. Yazzie 917, light skin for the win. Hashtag Drizzy 8, happy birthday, Star. Thank you very much. Drake came, but that was a headshot. Family Matters is a headshot. Pow! A headshot. Now, Kendrick has come back again with Meet the Grams. I don't like the beat. You know, is he saying some shit? Yeah, he's saying some shit, but you know. Hey, Lauren, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping. Happy belated Star. Star, you look like you were born in 1980. Thank you. These are my teeth. All my teeth. I bleach them every other month. Thank you so much. 1980. Wow. I don't want to go back, but yeah, that was a hell of a year, 1980. Thank you, Lorna. King, I got your donation. Drake just responded saying he has no daughter. LOL. Send me an email, please. Okay. Hakeem, peace. Did Kendrick say Drake had a daughter in Meet the Grams? I didn't get to the ending of Kendrick's track. Is Drizzy talking to the nigga via the gram at Champagne Poppy? Mech, we do it. Thank you for your donation, darling. Love the reports, friend. Oh, a friend of King Simon. Thank you so much. Yeah, King Simon, a great guy. He's one of the few people who I will let call me brother. Thank you, darling. If I said your name right. Mech, we do it, okay? Okay, I don't know who this is. I think Bobby, didn't we speak? You sent me 2 donations. I think we spoke. $559. You've been on hold? Yes, no, maybe? 559. Good morning.
How's it going?
How are you?
Yes.
What's cracking?
So I want to, first of all, just say that I think Kendrick won. I think he took it, so I'm not going to flip-flop or go back and forth on who did it, and I'm gonna tell you why. So I'm going to respond to the whole exposure thing, and on the last track, Euphoria, or I'm sorry, the 616 that he dropped this morning, he talked about Drake having a leak. So Drake drops Family Matters. Within minutes, K. Dot drops Meet the Grams talking about Drake's family. I think he just exposed that Drake has a leak in his camp.
Okay, and because he said Drake has a leak, that's grounds for the W?
So here's the thing. When you're battling somebody, you got to worry about the person in front of you. But now, Drake not only has to worry about Kendrick, he has to worry about the people that were in the studio today with him making Family Matters in the first place.
Okay. So you're saying...
I think that's worrisome for Drake.
Hang on. You're saying Kendrick knew the bars or what was in Family Matters? How does the leak have significance here, please?
So if you're Drake and you just got told that you have a leak, and in Family Matters, he's responding to that, and then all of a sudden, within minutes, you get Kendrick, the person you're battling with, responding to your track called Family Matters with another track called Meet the Grams talking about his family, which was obviously already ready to go. How did Kendrick know that?
Tell us.
I think that's a bigger issue. If you're Drake, and not from the public's perspective necessarily, and you don't have to do no double entendre reading or anything for that.
Gotcha.
If you're Drake, you got to now think like, holy shit, we really do have a leak in here. Who the hell was in here with me today on a Friday afternoon telling Kendrick that I'm making this track?
Right.
I think that's a bigger issue. I think this is personal, and I think if you're Drake, you got to be crying right now because you just dropped a track that was.
You've just done your own deep dive, and I respect that. And you've added a little bit of you were coming from a different angle, third party of sorts, and. Are you on something respectfully? You gave a couple of hypotheticals. I'm listening.
Am I on something outside of just drinking a couple drinks this evening? No.
Yeah, listen, respectfully, are you on something? I'm sipping wine. It's Saturday morning now.
I'm not on anything except a couple of drinks.
Okay, you're high.
I'm doing some homework. I'm listening to some of the music coming through, and I figured I need to call and give my 2 cents because I haven't heard.
Is this you're doing homework for finals? What are you doing?
No, I got a master's program that I'm in.
Nice. Well, what's your major?
MBA.
Okay.
Well, so I can do some critical thinking, I guess.
Okay. Listen, I appreciate your angle, man. I still say Drake has the W. Kendrick is doing the damn thing. I'm just glad he's responding, and he didn't just go in the corner and hide like a piece of chicken shit. But I'm saying Drake is up. I'm saying that.
Yeah. No. The good thing about music in general is that it's all going to be in the listener's perspective, and everybody
subjective.
Have their opinions.
Subjective.
Yes, exactly.
Subjective.
Exactly. So, that's the beautiful thing about it. But if I'm Kendrick, I'm feeling really good about my position at this moment.
Okay.
And if I'm Drake, I'm probably upset at how the heck this song came out a few minutes after I just dropped mine. And it literally is in response to the song that he just made.
Okay.
Like, how is that even ready?
How's
so
that
that's just my perspective.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got it. No problem. Good luck.
Absolutely.
See ya.
All right. Lunar Glider, I got your donation. Thank you for tapping in. All right, Florida Boy Jay didn't call back. Is that? Hold on a second. I was looking for somebody else in the queue. I don't see him. Hold on. Late night. Holy smokes. It's almost time to wrap it up. Okay. Let me do one more call and then shut this down, guys. Salute to Academics. I hear he's over there in his glory, as he should be. He's put in a lot of work. He's a hard-working young man. Very deserving of his success, all right? Big Elvis. Elvis, I'm taking phone calls tonight. You want to call in, Big Elvis, the chef? Sir Shy again says, man, just when you think Kendrick down, he KO'd Drake. Okay, Meet the Grams. I don't think that was a KO. I mean, it was very personal. I got more than halfway through it. He was talking to Drake's mother. What is her name? Is it anybody want to help me out? What is Drake's mother name? Damn. Okay, I don't want to say her name, but did Kendrick say her name, or I think he did. Goddamn niggas talking crazy. Who's been on hold for a while? Area code 305. Are you tapping in from Dade County? 305.
Dog, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Good evening.
Yes, sir. This is Hades, man. No, I'm not in the 305. I'm in Nashville. I'm in 615. That's just my phone number.
What's cracking, homie?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
What's up, man? Yeah, I tapped in earlier about this topic earlier in the week when it was going, but we're seeing it in real time. I think this is the first time I've ever seen like a real time drop and release and response situation. That's new.
Within hours of each other.
Within hours, minutes. Within minutes. Yeah. It was really minutes, you could say, almost. I mean, but as what you said earlier, it's not the old days with radio where radio got to break the disc. Now it's on the phone. We can immediately, tune in, tap into it.
Yeah.
So with this all being said, I said earlier, just because you wear a kufi don't mean he bright. Just because you don't understand it don't mean that he nice. Same thing, man. With this Kendrick situation, it's cool. I like the second disc better. Out of his 3, I like that second one. That one was really cool. I thought it was like Kanye produced, but they said it was someone else.
Okay.
Taylor Swift's producer, and that ties in somewhere. And then, but as far as everything that's going on with Drake, on his side, I think he has got it still because he dropped his track tonight. He finally responded. Kendrick dropped 2, and then he dropped his. And just his is going to be received a little bit differently. We're on the phone era now. They dropped this in real time.
No. Hold on. To be precise, to be precise, Kendrick came with his track, and then Drake dropped Family Matters, and then Kendrick came back with Meet the Grams. That's how it went down.
Right. So it's 3-3. So we got Drake with his 3, and now Kendrick has officially got his 3rd. And then with the Meet the Grams, Drake has already responded on Instagram to that. He claims he doesn't have a daughter. He said, I don't have a daughter, so with that appeals to it.
Not one that he's claiming.
Take away some of the.
Not one he's claiming.
Say that again.
Not one that he's claiming.
Right. Not one that he is claiming for himself. But if Kendrick can in the next round, if he comes with some type of proof to that, that's going to be the nuke, right? But with Drake on his end, he's already put out that Kendrick is a false prophet. He's a false, he's not really preaching what he's practicing. And then he's also put out that he, puts his hands on his woman. He put that out there.
Yeah.
And, so if they get...
You're the Black Messiah wiping up a mixed queen. A hard bar.
Right. He's the dude from Don't Drink Your Juice in the Hood. Remember the guy with the kufi, but he loved the white woman, Same type of pop off. But if Drake comes with proof on that, then the next round that's where the nukes are going to come in. But they both kind of they've taken it from themselves. It's just back and forth between them. They're now getting names involved. Family. Drake's dropping his wife's name. Kendrick's dropping his mother's name and his uncle's name, his dad's name. So they're taking it to another level. Like you said, we don't want it to go people getting smoke or anything like that. But
we don't want to see violence, sir. But we have to. Not me, but they have to bring the kids in. That's next level. That's next level, man. It's next level.
You said do they have to or they do have to?
Well, they have to. I mean that's next level. I mean,
Right? Yeah, I agree. I mean, because there's only so much they can do back and forth.
Yeah.
But if they got that dirt, they can make that happen, and then that'll amp it up next level. But Drake is up still right now. He dropped at the appropriate time. He's got visuals. They'll be able to run with that, do the cross referencing with the visuals. Yeah. With Kendrick, they can break his bars down. Like I said, I like the second disc out of all three of what he's done. Okay. This last one, it seems kind of reactionary. I don't know, but we'll see how that plays out. But Drake's up. So, yeah.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Yes, sir.
Yep. Salute. Yep.
I'm going through the Forbes timeline here. It's very detailed. Wow. April the 7th, 2024, just 2 days after releasing 7-Minute Drill, J. Cole backed down from the feud, stating he felt pressured to respond because the world want to see blood. Nigga pussy. April the 13th, 2024, Drake responds to Lamar, push with push-ups, leaked online before its April 19th release, with lyrics slamming Lamar's shorter stature. His mainstream collaborations with Taylor Swift and Maroon 5. April the 15th, 2024, Rick Ross responded to Drake with champagne moments. That was fire. April the 19th, 2024, Drake released Tailor-Made Freestyle, which has since been taken down because of the Tupac estate threatened a lawsuit. Oh, I'm here for the bullshit. Yes, I am. 214, sit tight. I'm coming to you next. 214, sit tight. Mm. 616 in LA. That was dropped Friday. Today's now Saturday by Kendrick Lamar. This is huge business. All of these mainstream platforms are entertaining this. Guys, on the showrunner, youtube.com/@Sky Saunders. Please go there. Tell Skylar Saunders I said to tell you to tell him hello. Daily content. Precision Healthcare Solutions. I got your donation. Thank you so much. Am I running your same banner? Is that still the right banner to run? Let me get that banner ready to end the show with. Thank you so much for your continued support. Blade says Star is a savage. Ain't trying to reconnect with some old post. Okay, that's easy. Who's looking for someone to comfort him? Yeah, man, fuck out of here with these old bitches from the 80s and the 90s. Yeah, happy birthday. I thought about you. Bitch, please don't think about me. Please don't, especially if you're married. I don't got time to be talking to an old bitch with caps on her teeth and fucking gray edges. Fuck out of here. Okay, oh, wow, okay, so academics is doing as he should. Salute. Shaka got you donation. Salute. K-Dot is killing him. Another track dropped. Another track after Meet the Grams, or you... Hang on a second. Okay, no, that's an older donation. Area code 214. Good evening. Good morning. Pardon me. 214, you there?
Hey, good morning. This is Coy the Boy.
Hey, man.
This is Coy the Boy tuning in right now live, coming to you from Dallas. Honestly,
you said Quarter Boy?
I would like.
How do you say your first name?
Yeah, Coy the Boy.
Coy the Boy.
I'm an artist from Dallas.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Coy the Boy. I'm an artist from Dallas. I make music.
Okay.
And I would just like to say that this is a very rare moment in history right now.
I think so.
That you actually get to see two rappers that are of, prime real estate in this industry go at it, and it's like one of them, like I would like to say that one of the callers did make a great point that somebody in Drake's camp is definitely leaking his information of like where he's at in the studio, and it's got to be somebody close. And I would also like to say that Kendrick, he's not going just for bars. No, he's going like for the jugular. Like he's trying to end Drake's career. Like he's trying to end his career, and he's given like real specific details. You know what I'm saying? That is making everybody question, because Drake just dropped. You know what I'm saying? And then literally within 15 minutes, he only had 15 minutes of fame before Kendrick dropped, and boom, now everyone's paying attention to what Kendrick said. Like, what? Dude's got a daughter now? Where is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? There's so many questions in the air right now. I feel like this is actually Kendrick's best diss out of all of them.
All right, stay with me. Okay, so what if he does have a daughter? What does that mean? He doesn't pay child support. He's a deadbeat dad. What does that mean?
No,
hypothetically speaking, if he has a daughter, what does that mean?
I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. It just means that he hid a child from the world. All I'm saying is this is a very rare moment in history. You rarely get to see this.
You're right.
And right now, I feel like, Kendrick and Drake are pretty even right now. You know, I'm not going to say one is bodying the other. I feel like they are both doing something great for both their careers right now. That's honestly creating a spark. And so it's got you.
Coy the boy, you're very long-winded, man. Thank you. Stay in touch. Send me some music, all right?
Sure.
Thank you, man. Okay, Coy the boy. Man, fuck them kids. Anybody on that type of time out there? Fuck them kids. Bitch, I never told you I wanted to be a father. Why don't you get a plan B? You looking for a come up? I mean, that was in my younger days. I don't want to get too graphic here, but I'm not. I haven't all that busting off inside the coochie. That's simp behavior. Bitch, roll over. Let me skeet on your back. That's how real niggas do it. Hold on a second. Oh, shit. I thought you went to sleep, man, and called it a night. What's cracking, big nigga? Florida boy Jay.
Nigga, what? Nigga.
Let's go.
Nigga, Kendrick, hold on, man. Listen, I got to tell niggas, hey, cut the track off. Put us back. Star.
Come on,
Kendrick dropped the track. Drake dropped the track. Listen, right now, my live review of what's going on is when you want to talk about song for song, Kendrick Lamar definitely won the battle tonight when it goes song for song. We want to talk about content and what was said. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying stop the cap. Go ahead. You have the floor. Go ahead. Stop the cap.
Okay. Being objective, we want to talk about who had the better song. You got to give it to Drake. He continued the beat from the Drop and Give Me 50 track. When he switched up the beat, he was like, drop and give me 50. He gave you a 3-beat switch up, a video, caption to follow the lyrics, says he's been in tune. Everybody going to Rap Genius after the song to follow the lyrics. So he put the lyrics on the screen in real time for you to follow them. So if you want to talk about songs, we all know Drake makes more palatable, easily digestible songs. So you, of course, off of first listen to both, you're going to side with with Drake because he made an easily palatable song with a bop beat. When you want to talk about lyrics, it's going to be a push because what Kendrick said about Drake, saying you're hiring kitty fiddlers, you are a kitty fiddler, told LeBron Curry to protect your kids, said, Drake, you have a daughter out there, and Kendrick saying you have domestic violence accusations, me and your kid are both light-skinned, both had equally scathing accusations on each other. The best song goes to Drake. When it comes to the best lyrics or the song quality, it's going to be a push because we have not confirmed allegations on either side in real time. So you got to
stop right there. When Mace came at Cameron with the Oracle, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Right, with that Jay-Z beat, yeah.
He said Cameron smashed his sister. I forget how he put it, right?
Right.
And then Cameron said, I never smashed my sister. Right? I'm just verbatim. But Mace accused him of that. Right?
Right.
It sounded hot. Was it ever confirmed?
I don't think it was confirmed.
I don't think it was confirmed. I don't even think it happened. But at the time, ooh, sounded hot. Sounded hot. Now, again, I'm nobody's fan. I mean, I'm enjoying the bullshit. Here I am, fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, still live entertaining the bullshit. Is that what you're hanging your hat on, whether Drake has a daughter or not?
No. What I'm hanging my hat on is this. Like I said before, I've been saying all week, these two Kendrick tracks are fire. This Drake song, because like I said before, when we heard first person shooter, it's easy to hit a jump on a nigga in the first quarter. When we heard like that, it's easy to hit a jump or a dunk on a nigga in the first quarter, second quarter. When we heard these push-ups, it's easy to dunk on a nigga at halftime or hit a shot on a nigga. When we come to Kendrick's verses, when he dropped this last week, crunch time response, Kendrick knocked out the park. Drake was down 2 on the road after these two Kendrick songs, and Drake just hit a 3.
Stay with me, Florida Boy.
Kendrick came down the lane and tied it up.
Florida Boy J, stay with me. I want to bring in a couple of other people. Guys, let's let everybody speak without interrupting the other person. We have area code 704 and 316. 704, you can go first, please. 704.
What's going on? I'm at work, so I don't want to say your names. I don't want everybody hopping on the bandwagon.
Let's get him out of here. He sounds crazy. 316, are you ready? 316. Yes, no, maybe. I also want to bring in area code 910. Let's not kill the vibe, folks. 316, are you ready? Or 910? Yes, no, maybe.
Hey, what's up, Star?
Yes, sir. Which area code, sir?
Yeah, 910. Okay. Calling out of Fayetteville. What's going on, man?
Fayetteville. Jump in there, sir. Jump in there.
Salute, salute, salute.
Salute, man. Hey, man, so, yeah, this is a weird space right now because, you know, we in a time of age where a lot of accusations is being thrown.
Yeah.
Big, and it's one of those things to where, you know, if it comes out, and I'm talking specifically with the gram dish, smoking to the grams. If the accusations is true, yo, that's ugly for Drake. You know what I mean? But if it's false, that could be ugly for K-Dot.
Damn, bro, like my Twitter shit.
And you know, a lot of people irritate me when they compare a lot
some
of
my Twitter
K-Dot
people. If I could just get niggas that fuck me on Twitter,
come on,
over to YouTube, it'll better reflect my audience.
Okay, Florida Boy J, are you talking to us or are you talking to your producer? Florida Boy J, you're all in.
No, my bad.
What are we doing?
My bad. I thought I was on mute.
Well, okay. So you were saying this is tea, and the tea could be bad if this is true, or the tea could be career ending. I'm sorry. Break down the tea.
Yeah, it could possibly be. I'm gonna say career ending. You know, a lot of people irritate me with that. You know, comparing the K-Dot dishes to Ether, right? And I don't think it's nowhere near that. Yeah. But what I will say is this gram dish, I think it will have the same impact as Ether in terms of, you know, after Ether, nobody didn't want to hear about what Jay-Z had to say. Nobody didn't want to hear any type of dishes Jay-Z was throwing at Nas.
Well, sir, that's because Nas barred him to death, and that was your earlier days of exposing someone, so to speak. But now, hang on a second. So you're saying the tea could be the deciding factor. And how old are you?
You said how old am I?
Yes, sir. How old are you?
Yeah, I'm 30. I'm 34.
You sound like an old nigga. You're talking about Ether.
Yeah, I'm 34. I grew up on that, man. Ether.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Jada kissing the Beanie single dishes. I grew up on that times, man. LimeWire, CD.
So the tea the T is going to be the deciding factor whether Drake does or doesn't have a daughter? Are you serious?
No, I want to even say about the daughter, about the allegations, the other allegations. You know what I mean? I don't want to talk about it. You know, the algorithm and all of that good stuff. But
yeah. Well, listen
about that type of stuff. But see,
okay, I'm sorry. Good.
Yeah, I want to ask you a question because you know you're a radio personality. And
no, sir. I'm a social engineer. Please knock off that.
Well, social engineer. Let me correct myself. My bad.
What we talking about?
I want to ask you, man. You know, of course, you ain't got an answer, but I know that you're more privy to what was going on in the industry, more so than the general public. But everything Nas was saying about Jay-Z and that song "Ether," was it true, or was it?
Let's get him out of here. This nigga's interested in the T. We talking about tracks right now, nigga. What the fuck? Florida Boy J, you still there? Or am I?
Absolutely, man. What's up?
Niggas calling here asking about T from back in the days. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, niggas house the perk shooting scat between their toes trying to tap in for the clout. Yeah. Nigga, if you ain't on hip hop, if you don't know what time it is, if you ain't deciphering bars, if your reading level ain't past the 4th grade, don't call in. This ain't for no nigga who's drunk trying to figure out the news. If you ain't on the news, you ain't up and you ain't deciphering stuff in real time. This ain't for no novice tonight. Are we going over lyrics? Or we playing? What we do? I got the lyrics on both tracks in my hand right now. Rap Genius, salute.
Hold on. Someone in the live chat said, "Thanks for my child." Oh, you mean in reference to what I was saying earlier? What was that? Who made that old song? Thanks for my child. That's when shit started going downhill. Was that who was that? Troll Babies. Was that Cheryl Pepsi Riley? Was that Cheryl Pepsi? Can someone Google that? Thanks for my child. That was the late 80s. That's when you had. I'm not gonna kick in black women's back, but yeah, right. Anyway, sit tight, Florida Boy J. Area code 347. Good evening. Are you there? 347. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, you're doing too much. Let's try area code 931. Good evening, 931.
Yo.
Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening.
Yo. Come on, phone. Yo, I got a question, bro.
No, sir. Get to the topic, sir. I'm not here for questions right now. You get to the topic, man. Let's get him out of here. What was this? If it's getting weird now, let's just call him. Florida Boy J, do you want to take him on calls or do you want to finish up?
Nigga, let's take calls. Let's break down lyrics. Nigga, if niggas is
I want to talk about the diss track. Niggas calling here asking about old ass
What's up?
with Nas and
Yo.
Yeah, one at
let's break down.
One at a time. One at a time. Let's go with 347 first. 347.
All right, y'all want to break down?
Big Elvis to Steph Rosenberg. I am here, Star.
Okay, Elvis, hold on. Go ahead, 347. You're first, please.
All right, my name is Pyro, right? I got Drake up 2-1, right? And I think that the lyrics on push-ups are not appreciated and not understood. I think people missed a lot of shit going on.
Let's go.
And I also think somebody from OVO, probably Chubbs, is feeding Kendrick Lamar false information. So the daughter thing, we already know that was settled in a lawsuit. It's not his kid. And he clarified what's going on with Future in this one, but he also messed with a couple of Future's women. He shouted out Delilah. He even shouted out Just, if you go on Instagram and go on and type in just_Tokyo,
Jesus.
You'll see a lot of free band stuff going on with her. But if you scroll down to like March of last year,
okay, sir, I'm gonna take your word for it. I can't do all that at my age. Just give me.
Oh, I completely get it. I completely get it. But Just Tokyo is one of Future little side pieces. Not only that, but the whole Kiss and Tell line.
Okay.
Future's baby mother has a song
Future's baby mother has a song "Kiss and Tell," and that's Ciara, but he also has a BM with the.
Now, which one of Future's baby's mamas? Because he's got about 14 kids, right? He's a trick ass nigga. Future.
Yeah. His baby mother Ciara has a song called "Kiss and Tell."
Oh, Ciara. Okay. Sheesh.
Yeah, and he says, and I quote, "Should it be different if your BM starts to kiss and tell?" Now, one thing that's missed there is that not only is he mentioning Ciara in the song, and that was
folks, give him a second. We got niggas calling in with the T. Just everybody, hold on. Go ahead, finish up, sir, please.
Right, that was a follow up to the whole Rolling Loud thing, but Future's BM, Brittany Marie also has the initials BM. Personally, though, I think that Drake is up 2-1. This Family Matters track is crazy.
Yeah,
the track is crazy.
I'm feeling Family Matters. Absolutely. Yeah.
I feel it more than Meet the Grams.
Okay.
And the reason why is because it's a lot of false information in Meet the Grams. And then on top of that, the Good Kid, Mad City fan in the video. Oh man. Drake is on one.
Okay. All right. I thank you for the call, sir. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. Are you there, sir? Elvis.
Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. I'm here, Star.
Great to hear
It's a glorious night on these internet web and these internet streets, man. You got the numbers is up. Florida boy Jay got both lyrics written down, printed out. It's a beautiful thing, man. I think this is hip hop. You know, I got Kendrick on this last two things that just happened. I think Kendrick opened eyes that never were opened before to just this idea of this man not having this one son by this mistake, stripper situation, debacle. He actually possibly could be having more. So just that idea in itself makes you start to wonder, oh, I didn't know him quite like I thought I did, so that means he wins. He gets the W for that, just for changing the mind of what the person you thought once was. And that is going to be very powerful in the end. And I appreciate Kendrick for doing that, for letting me see Drake differently than I saw him just earlier in the day.
Now, hang on a second, Elvis. Hold on. How old are you again? I forget. How old are you?
I am 50 years old.
Okay.
Yeah. 50.
So you really give a fuck whether Drake has or doesn't have a daughter that's going to make you feel differently about his music, his art? Are you serious?
Oh, yes. I think that the whole idea that this dude is one of those dudes that puts babies in chicks and just ignores the children is going to have a huge effect on a small amount of people. You know, if you can get 100,000 people not spending $20, that's a lot of money. So I think Kendrick wins for that. Whether I care or not, I'm not. I am speaking for myself, of course. I'm on the Star Show.
Got you.
But I'm just thinking about the effect, the ripples in time, the ripple effect that this man has had with this last song on Drake seals the coffin for me.
Stay right there. Florida Boy Jay, do you want to respond to what Big Elvis the Chef is saying? Florida Boy Jay.
I'm right here.
Do you want to respond or no? Do we give Big Elvis the last word? And Elvis, when's the next time you're going live with your show, Premium Black News? You got a lot of content here. What's going on?
Yeah, I know. I just did a show on Wednesday night. Okay. So you can check it out on YouTube. You can Google Premium Black News. It'll pop up. Okay. Or you can even Google Elvis Rosenberg. Any of that, it'll lead you to where you're trying to go.
Gotcha. Okay. All right.
So I'm active. I'm putting out. I'm doing 2 videos a day right now.
Gotcha.
So I'm stepping up.
Okay. All right. So
Elvis, I want to talk. So Elvis, you're starting with Drake in this beef or Drake on tonight? What are we saying?
No, I'm siding with Kendrick tonight. Kendrick, he wins. Kendrick Lamar wins.
Are you saying
he secured it?
Off of the allegations, off of what he's done this week, or the
off the tee? Yes, off the tee. Off the tee, yes, the allegations. The T has moved the needle.
The T, honey,
and it is moving the needle now.
I can respect that.
Okay.
Because
all right, listen, Elvis, I gotta take other calls. Thank you, Elvis. Flowboy J, hold on. I gotta wrap this up. Thank you, Elvis. Yes.
All right.
Okay. All right, Flowboy J, I'm out of here, man. It's getting late. I gotta get up and jump on the road early, man. Great to talk to you. Are you going live today, Saturday, man?
Nigga,
this shit is going crazy.
Nigga, we was live today. I'm sending you the picture to this episode we did. We was live for 3 hours, reviewed the track. I'm sending you the picture posted in the community section in the morning.
Nice.
Nigga, it's up. All the streamers have been eating tonight. Star, thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. If it wasn't for you, bro, I wouldn't be here right now. Thank you.
Talk, man. Salute. Okay.